fabulous Tim Wilson. Good morning. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin. Hey, chick. Hey, Tom. Check out Pat's hair. It looks like he just got out of bed, ran for the bus.
I got out of bed at 2 a.m.
I think it's cool. You look a little disheveled.
I feel disheveled.
You look like the basement guy working on the time machine. Yeah, that's
I do look a little tired, I gotta admit.
There's Willie Griswold. He's here.
Good morning, man.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. Hello, Tom.
Anybody see the moon?
No.
I forgot about it.
I saw it on TV.
Yeah, it looked cool.
I saw it on TV.
Was it red?
You know what?
What? I was asleep.
Hang on. let me just stop it. This Ace jumped a couple notches in my book right now because if it's available on TV, I'd much prefer that to having to deal with anybody.
Wasn't that a revelatory moment with your daughter?
My magnificent daughter, I said, honey, you want to go watch the fireworks? And she got this funny look. She was like 11, 9, 10, 11 along in there, and she got funny. She goes, we have to go outside. Where are they? The fairgrounds, whatever. We go. Aren't they on TV? And I said, yes, they are. You're damn right they are.
That's what's wrong with contemporary culture. Oh, I'm going to watch the fireworks on my phone. No. The moon.
No, I'm talking about
I'm out there with the dogs. It's
75-inch TV, not the phone.
What is it,
silly.
like 3:30 Eastern Daylight Time?
Whatever the hell.
I look up, and the shadow of the Earth is going across the moon. It's and then for a brief moment, it was red, the so-called blood moon. Mm-hmm. It's very exciting. You guys all slept through it. Okay.
I had to sleep.
Oh, happily, too.
Yeah.
Happily.
Apparently Pat didn't.
Josh,
I had the dog out of 2.
do they shoot the image of the shadow onto the moon from Houston or from Burbank, you think?
I think it's the technology's all from Burbank, but yeah, they put it down to Houston.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
Cloud coverage.
I love our conspiracy culture. It's all out there. But that'd be tricky, though. That does remind me, though, I've always been critical of the bat signal.
Why?
What if it's not cloudy, Christy?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I know Gotham's typically crowded.
It's always dreary in Gotham.
Makes Seattle look like Tampa. Uh-huh. I never thought about that.
But Gotham's not New York City, right? It's Gotham. It's a different place.
It's Gotham City, but then New York in the 80s adopted it.
New York City-ish.
They started calling it Gotham.
Is that when that happened? I thought that was older than that. I thought it was like Knickerbocker.
Yeah.
Old.
I remember hearing it. When I lived there, no one ever said that.
I remember from some book. Gotham City. What a wonderful sight for this old Knickerbocker. And it was an old book.
And Knickerbocker, problematic also.
The basketball team?
Yeah, I know. It's just an awkward word. Just awkward phrasing.
How far away is Gotham from Metropolis?
It's like Baltimore, D.C. close.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like across a bay.
Okay.
You know,
I got free time.
Yeah. There are nerds out there losing their minds because this is all written. Or is that true, what you just said?
I read that one time. I think that in different, universes and different adaptations.
Oh, Willie, you're right, because in Flash and Arrow TV shows, they would go back and forth.
They
would?
There you go.
See?
And that's
back to the TV.
And that's all DC, right?
Yeah.
Flash and Arrow, DC. Batman's DC.
World's Finest Comics, Batman and Superman.
Superman's DC.
And they get together because they have the Legion of Superheroes.
But Marvel doesn't have. Where's Stark Enterprises?
New York, isn't it?
That's
Yeah.
New York City, New York. They use New York.
It's in L.A. in the first two, yeah.
Okay.
He buys Avengers Towers. A lot of people online think that Wilson Fisk is going to buy it. They're actually talking about it. And the new Daredevil adaptation. He's mayor. And, all the heroes from New York City are coming out, Chick. The White Tiger, the Daredevil, Punisher might be back.
My God, what have I done?
You lost me here.
I do enjoy the Daredevil, the Daredevil TV show.
There's a new one.
The Daredevil back from the dead or something. That Charlie, whatever the hell his name is.
Is he blind?
He's blind. You guys, I hate how much I love it. It's
wonderful.
It's so fun.
The only Daredevil has Ben Affleck.
And by the way, Tom, Daredevil is DC. Or is Daredevil DC? Or is it
Marvel?
I have
It's
no
Marvel.
idea.
That's right. It's Marvel.
If he's blind, how's he get around? Radar?
Bat-like. He's a Daredevil.
Yeah, he knows. He's got some sort of sonar that he's developed.
Oh, sonar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, There's some really crappy superheroes out there. I always thought Green Lantern was awful.
No, I think we can all agree that the worst superhero is Gambit.
Gambit.
Oh, I
Never
love
even heard
Gambit
of
on
Gambit.
X-Men.
Channing Tatum, he throws cards
but
or
in
something.
the comics and stuff, I thought he was cool.
He throws cards.
Yeah. You think Hawkeye's bad? Gambit.
That's a
Gambit's
superpower.
cool. Throws cards. This Cajun sort
Doesn't
of.
he throw cards?
He does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That must hurt.
But he's in the latest.
He's like
whatever
Ricky
the-
Jay.
He's in the Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, he is?
Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah.
Channing Tatum. It's a pretty funny adaptation of it too.
Oh, okay.
But is Mystery Men where the guy throws spoons?
Yeah,
Forks.
spoons and forks.
I like
Throws
that.
forks?
Does he, just, does
Hank
he throw
Azaria.
spoons as
Remember,
well?
there's like a big issue is that he runs out of forks at one point and he has to throw a spoon and it's not as effective. Is that a joke in that movie or am I making that up?
That
it should
sounds
have
like
been.
a-
If
should have
it
been a
wasn't,
joke.
yeah.
I just remember that as being the best half a movie ever. It started really great and then kind of went downhill. But
William H.
Ricky Jay-
Macy, William H. Macy as the shoveler.
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman.
God, that
I
was funny.
shovel very, very well.
Tom Waits, right?
That's very good. We have many letters to get to, a lot of other things happening. Perhaps we should just start with a real quick letter. This is about a news story we had yesterday that I thought was great.
Oh, I didn't know what was.
I thought that was my phone.
Yeah.
Welcome to
What
the
is
letter
that?
corner.
Oh, that's you?
Here's Tom. Hello, Tom. Do you have a letter?
No, I thought my phone was going off. What is that?
I don't know where you got that idea.
Oh, that thing you just played right there.
That sounds like your
Well,
phone.
no, but I didn't know what it was. My phone's already rebelling anyway.
Oh, yeah?
What happened now?
I don't know. Now, look, everything turned black in the front now. What's going on?
What?
A couple days ago, I woke up and all my email had been resorted. I couldn't find anything.
Well, you can change that back to the way it used to be.
Well, I'm tired of them doing this to me.
I'll have you show me how to do that, please.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Anyway, so I just thought maybe I had a new ring and I was getting a phone call probably telling me that I owed money for a toll that I don't really owe money for.
Same here, yeah.
In regard to the story about the uptick in people mixing up crazy glue and eye drop bottles. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's worse, the fact that the story reinforces Tom's paranoia and proves that society is dumbing down to Tom's level. This was a real story. I've always said this. It's always troubled me. And we had another story from a doctor saying, yeah, people keep coming in that have been putting crazy glue in their eyeballs instead of their eye drops. So please be careful. And thank you, Tyler from Louisville, for taking the time and then making the time and trouble to write us a letter. Now, we have a ton of letters we're going to get to, including my favorites involving, of course, Chuck Norris. And I will limit myself to a handful of Chuck Norris jokes.
Handful.
Yeah.
What do you want to give me a limit?
One.
0.
Oh, I was
4
giving him at
days.
least one.
It's been at least 4 days.
We do have a new. We have a letter this morning about you and your Chuck Norris, and all it says is, "Dear Chick, I like that new segment Tom's been doing, Adventures in Boring. It definitely needs a theme song.
Okay, fine. I can come back with a theme song.
What do you got? What do you got? Or you want to do a Chuck now or later?
No, I do want to do it later. I've got a couple I've never seen before. They are very good. And we did have a little tribute to King Charles because King Charles has his playlist out that Christy was listening to.
I am addicted. The Grace Jones thing is when he talks about how he and he and his wife are good friends with Grace Jones. I'm just thinking,
Can you imagine having Grace at dinner?
Oh, I see.
Yikes.
Oh, here's a human praying mantis.
Well, we don't have to worry about what food we're serving. She hasn't eaten since 1987. So
He intros a song by Ray. This is a poppy little number.
Yeah?
I was like, oh my God. I met her at the King's Trust. Yeah, I mean, it's so humanizing for the king, but
That's
just,
what I hate about it.
I love it.
This rich jerk had
Right?
a team of 8 consultants come in to be like, we're going to tell you what music to play and what to say before you say it.
I don't know.
And then people won't think you're a lizard, Charles.
He has some pretty sweet stories. I don't know. I'm hooked on
Spandau
it.
Ballet was over for dinner tonight. They were delightful.
Yeah.
When we were 6, they took the slaves away. Yes, it was sad, but we all had to grow.
Really? Okay.
How I hope they're fine.
Yeah, you can listen for yourself.
Okay.
It's an hour of your time.
It's a 1 hour. So he's DJing.
It's just for an hour. Yeah, he's DJing the whole time. He has a story for every song.
And maybe he's trying to out Hollywood his daughter-in-law. She's in the cover of People.
Who cares?
The headline, "Every door flew open. I'm a princess.
No.
I'm roughing it in my billion-dollar mansion in L.A." It's time now to treat yourself to something worth $1 billion. Of course, I'm talking about good posture, comfort, and your beautiful orange insoles. Josh.
Yes, that's me, isn't it? If you work on your feet all day, you're putting stress on your body. Maybe you're in construction, farming. I was fishing yesterday. If I hadn't had my orange insoles in, I tell you what, I'd be a mess right now.
I bet. Standing on the bank in that odd angle.
You're exactly right. Yeah, my calf muscles look weird because... But not due to orange insoles. They offer arch support and a deep heel cup that helps support your body. They just work better in your shoes than those flimsy liners you've got in there now. You're going to have much better alignment with orange insoles. And check this out. They have their new Orange Sport insole. Most athletic shoes lack true support, no matter what they tell you. They just do. So whether you're walking, running, training, or just moving around, Orange Sport can help keep your body aligned. So you can perform your best. These are great, too, for, like, vacations. If you ever go to, say, Disneyland, yeah, man, you want something way more supportive. And it is vacation time coming up just around the corner. I know when I'm waiting in line for the old Indiana Jones ride.
By the way, they took that down 10 years ago.
They don't have that.
No wonder the line.
Well, as long as
waited so long.
As long as they have Captain EO, I'm interested.
No, that's right next to the Dick Tracy.
Both those rides, I wait forever.
Did anyone see the story about the event in line at Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, we'll have to talk about it soon.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Orange Sport features their new and exclusive O-foam technology with a thin athletic profile for top performance. It offers 3 times the durability and 40% more energy return. Find the right orange insoles for you at orangeinsoles.com. Whether you wear work boots, dress shoes, sneakers, you name it, they have sizes 15 plus, and there's no cutting required. Go to orangeinsoles.com for free shipping. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day "we want you to be happy" guarantee. So you have nothing to lose here. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
Thank you very much, Orange Insoles. Coming up, we'll find out what happened in line at Guardians of the Galaxy.
Something gross?
I think so.
Okay.
And by the way, here's a little hint about what's going to happen on today's show.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up in sports, we have a special treat. That's your hint. Pat, you ready?
I don't do this.
Oh, that's right.
Someone else does.
Oh,
I
that's
saw the
right.
bus in the parking lot. Yeah.
Get with the program, man.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Screen Door Productions presents A Day at Furgler's Hardware.
Hey! Welcome back to the well-oiled machine that is the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Pat and Josh and Ace and Willie's here. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom. How you doing over there?
I'm just going through the overnights.
Attaboy.
You got any letters over there?
Me? No, I only had the one there.
Okay. Then, Christy, you got any?
Nope. You got them all, I guess.
I do. I got one.
Okay, good.
It references our friend and guest from yesterday, Sam Miller.
M.A.
Well, Broderick, what a great name.
Yeah.
He wrote in and he said he's 30. He's been listening for quite a long time. And he he had such a great time listening to Tom rip on everybody. He said all bets were off. Tom was ripping on everyone. Cut to commercial, and when you returned, Tom was introducing Sam Miller. So I figured, hey, that's a safe time to take a drink of water. Wrong, says Broderick. The second sentence out of Tom's mouth was asking Sam if he weighed 800 pounds.
Yep, I remember that. Yeah.
Big fella.
Yesterday.
Yeah, there's a picture. I wonder if he'll let
You
me
what?
do this. If I should, is what I said. He went to the zoo yesterday and was standing next to one of the female elephants.
This is Sam Miller?
Yes. He's almost as tall as the elephant. It's so
Yeah, what is he, 6'6"?
Yeah,
360?
Yeah. Yeah, he met one of our female elephants, and he goes, "Well, I like big girls."
It's silly.
Yeah. Well, and I should point this out. Sam and Willie G.
Yeah.
Peoria tonight and tomorrow.
Woo.
You'll be at the famous Jukebox Comedy Club. That should be great.
Yeah, me and Sam sharing an Airbnb. I'm excited.
You're gonna have fun.
His CPAP can lull me to sleep.
No hotel anymore there?
No, we're doing the Airbnb this time. It'll be fun.
You.
Okay, here's a letter.
Wait, just 1 second. I want to see if anybody recognizes this. Here we
Okay.
go. Anybody?
Nope.
No, I got nothing.
Is it Highway Patrol
Very good.
with Broderick Crawford?
Oh.
Wow, chick, good for you.
Highway Patrol.
Isn't this
One
great?
man.
Is
Oh,
this?
there
Here you go.
There he is. I have a head cold. Oh.
These men have.
We couldn't have recorded this last week when I was feeling fine.
I played that in honor of the fact that we had a letter from a guy named Broderick.
Yeah, great name.
And the only time I've heard of Broderick, of course, is Broderick Crawford.
Did Broderick Crawford
Matthew Broderick?
as a first
name?
Did Broderick Crawford play a detective or something?
He was a Highway Patrol lieutenant.
Yeah, he was an imposing figure.
Yeah, very gruff.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But he wore a suit and a tie and a hat.
Yeah.
He didn't wear a Highway Patrol uniform. I don't know what
Great
that
actor.
was all about.
Great actor.
Yeah, but he's like a tough coach, one of those guys, much like that announcer. All right, kids, get in line. Talk during the fire drill or we kill you. Okay.
Yeah, very tough coach.
I'm sorry. Who else had a letter?
Oh, I had a letter. I was stationed, dear Bob and Tom, I was stationed in Germany in the 80s. There was a show on German television called Ronnie's Pop Show. They had chimps dressed like people.
Yeah.
And they would play music. And the chimps would dance, and every now and then it would look like they were lip-syncing the songs.
Oh, boy.
Well, Ronnie of Ronnie's Pop Shop would introduce the current pop music. This show was so popular, they even released compilation records of the hits on the show, similar to the K-Tel. It was a creation of German comedian and apparently legend, our writer says, German comedian Otto Walkes. Still considered one of the greatest German comedians.
Hey,
I'm not familiar with.
The show does
German
have videos.
comedy.
Evidently, they're available on YouTube if you want to see monkeys dancing or music and kind of singing. Or chimps or whatever they are. That's from Rick in Newton, Iowa.
Wow.
Rootin' Tootin' Newton.
Okay, now we're doing our little mailbag segment. You can reach us, Bob and Tom, at bobandtom.com.
And letters from listeners brought to you by Hyundai. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event going on now. Get deals so right it almost feels wrong.
Oh, I love deals like that.
But don't wait. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Great song. If loving you is right, I don't want to be. Oh, it is wrong.
No,
What is it? Or if loving you is wrong,
I don't want to be
Right.
Right.
Wrong again.
If kidnapping you is wrong, I don't want to be. Yeah.
Got a letter here from Mike.
Mikey, Michael, Mickey, Mac.
This is interesting.
The Big M.
Let's just give the guy nickname.
I wanted to do that a long time ago. Give everybody a nickname we interacted with, and you poo-pooed it.
Well,
We got time today. Go ahead.
Tell me a little bit. Tell me a little bit about Michael. What?
Well, as you can see, Michael is a man of few words.
Okay.
As you can see from there, this is
brief.
this might
Short stack.
be
Mikey
15 words in this letter.
Mikey Short Stack.
And Mike's last name is also short.
yeah. Oh, Michael Short.
There we go. His last name is 4 letters. Do you want to try to guess him?
Mike.
Is it Fung?
No.
F-U-N-G? It's not Fung?
Nope.
Is it anus?
No.
Is it poop?
Mike Poop?
Mike poop.
If this guy's name was Mike Poop, don't you think I would have had a chorus?
You would have hired him. You would have been doing the video today.
You're right.
Can you imagine? And now with sports, it's Mike Poop. That'd be irresistible. Now, Mike, as you can see, it's a very short letter.
Okay.
He writes, when Alexander Graham invented the phone, he had missed 3 calls from Chuck Norris. See, now that incorporates the whole Chuck Norris theme and, of course, the famous event with Alexander Graham Bell. And here he is. This is either Thomas Edison or Alexander Graham Bell.
Absolutely Thomas Edison, and you know it.
First words I spoke in the original
Telephone.
No, it's...
Mary had a sight for the little
Oh, my.
and everywhere that Mary went, I would get a pizza basket.
You should be arrested.
You know what? You fool. That's not the phone, you lunatic. It's Thomas Edison.
Oh, that's the phonograph?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the cone he was recording on. Yeah.
How do you know they weren't the same guy?
You just wanted to play the girl.
Yeah.
Play your little
know what you're
jokes.
doing.
But isn't there a legend that somebody, an Italian, actually invented the telephone? This is from a Sopranos episode. Alexander Graham Bell did not invent it. He stole some Italian's idea.
No, that doesn't make sense because they like a talking with their hands. They couldn't invent the telephone. Yeah,
See, are you happy what you turned your son into?
No,
they couldn't hold the phone.
the thing is, Willie, the guy invented it, but he dropped it and broke it. The very first one. Well, if you're just listening, if you're just joining us, rather, I'll start over. If you're just joining us, we are the Bob and Tom Show, and we are coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
Antonio Meucci actually invented the telephone.
Huh.
That's what it says.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, Santonio.
I've never heard of.
Antonio.
What is his last name?
Meucci, M-E-U-C-C-I.
Really?
Ciao.
Meucci.
Never heard of.
And I remember
Ma Meucci. No.
Gandolfini saying that on the episode.
It's Ma Bell.
Antonio Meucci invented the telephone, not Alexander Graham Bell. I'll smack the crap out of you.
And he's talking to a pigeon.
Just wandering through the park.
He did a lot of therapy back then.
Just about had it.
Gosh, why watch any other TV show? It's
Oh, it's
such
the
a good
best.
TV.
You know, I have never seen that.
Really?
No.
You need to leave.
Yeah, really.
Well, and go watch the show.
Absolutely.
And then come back.
And then
I will watch
if
it.
you like it, you can come back.
Okay.
What is the best serialized show you've watched? Did you ever watch The Americans?
I watched a couple of episodes.
Yellowstone.
I liked Yellowstone. I'm watched 1923 right now. I really enjoy that.
You'd enjoy that, Tom, 1923, because you think that's just last week. You'd enjoy it.
Oh, no, I think that's the future.
1923. The future. I just got done watching Breaking Bad again. And
That's great.
It's pretty strong. It's a little grimmer than I remember.
Yeah, I tried to watch that, and the episode where the bathtub fell through the. I'm done.
That's the first season.
Yeah, like episode 2.
I think it might start in the first episode.
Yeah, it may be the pilot.
It is.
I thought about that scene last night.
Isn't there a body in it or something?
Yes.
Well, what's left of it?
Yeah.
What's
It's supposed to get plastic.
What's the show that Carrie Russell does right now, where she's the president?
The ambassador.
I love the
Diplomat.
I like
Felicity,
the
too.
Diplomat.
Now she's the president.
That's
I love
the
it.
Americans. The Americans much better.
Felicity, too.
I love the diplomat.
Off to England.
I'm not saying. I don't think that you realize. I have never heard of anyone talk about The Americans.
Oh, it's good.
It was solid.
It was voted like the top 5 of all time, and it was The Sopranos, The Americans. What was the cop one in Baltimore?
The Wire.
The Wire.
That's
Wire's pretty
Breaking
strong.
Bad. Yeah, The Americans is amazing.
Except for the ending.
Yeah, they kind of pulled the punch.
Here's the ending.
Okay.
Here's the ending I wanted. They bring back the daughter. She walks into where they used to meet with their handler. The daughter says, "I'm ready."
Yeah.
That's how you end the series.
I agree.
That's
the
how you
best
end
the best
series.
ending of any of those is Mad Men actually put a great ending on it.
Yeah, but boy, there was one couple years there. It was seasons that were tough.
I disagree.
I didn't like California.
The whole thing was great.
I did not like the California part as much.
But a lot of those you develop, you start watching them and you watch them for years, then they have a really dumb ending. It's kind of sad.
I love Mad Men.
Did you like The Sopranos' lack of an ending?
I'm satisfied with my personal explanation of how The Sopranos ended.
I didn't like it.
Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
Tony Soprano's dead. He got shot in the restaurant.
Absolutely.
Only because there wouldn't have been any other reason for Meadow to have such a problem parallel parking her car if she hadn't gotten out of the car, walked into the restaurant just as she does. He gets shot. There's no other reason to delay it like that unless you want the timing of Meadow coming in and seeing Tony get shot.
I didn't like when Suzanne Plachette woke up in the bed. I thought that was
That was classic. One of the great moments of all time.
With Tony, very odd. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to talk seriously about television show.
Now, do you know the final song playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Journey song,
Journey,
wasn't it? Yeah, Don't
Lights.
Stop Believing.
What is it?
What was the second to last song playing?
Are you hosting trivia at a bar right now?
Yeah.
What's going on?
He played a song before that?
I think the penultimate song was by Little Feat.
It was Little Feat. Yeah.
Okay.
It was,
That's why-
that's why I liked it.
Yeah.
They have a new album coming out.
All that you dream.
Who does?
Little Feat?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
It's called Littlefoot.
It's called
Noah's Left.
Yeah, actually half a foot there. Only a couple guys left.
When Noel got out, I was done. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this is Dear Christy, I've listened to you for 25 years. Thank you for how amazing you are.
Aw, thanks.
What the?
Oh, I read that wrong. It was
from Andy?
Dear guys and Christy. Fellas, like how amazing you are.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe I'm rewriting this. You were talking about weird sandwiches, Christy. My father was a big fan of peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. My brother-in-law eats, oh God, peanut butter and Miracle Whip sandwiches.
That's a lot of tang,
I've heard of
a lot
that.
Texture.
That's that's
I hate Miracle Whip. If I were president, that'd be my first presidential thing. Make it illegal.
I grew up on peanut butter and marshmallow sandwiches.
Oh.
That's what I ate every day.
Not bad.
Every single day.
Yeah, they're rich, but
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
Peanut butter and marshmallow cream.
The fluffernutter. You're not familiar?
I've never had
heard
one.
It called
I know it.
A fluffernutter till I
every
came in
day?
here. When I was in school, I would pack to my
Josh?
lunch every day.
Yeah.
Do you want to complete this joke? Doesn't a fluffernutter sound like a
Sex move.
Two-way
sex move?
player on a
I was actually going to try
backstage
to
on a
put some work and effort into it.
Not backstage on a shoot.
This is where you're supposed to go. Then Tom said, I gave her the old fluffernutter last night. She's not going to be able to walk for a week.
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I gave her the fluffernutter.
See, this is his way of being able to do the joke.
Yeah.
It's cheating.
Yeah, you can't
We
just-
need to do something about you and the Chuck Norris. We need to do something about you and the everything's a sounds like a sex move. We need to.
I want more Chuck Norris jokes.
Here's my theory. I feel like you've always been about 20 years behind, just generally. And I think that this is like, you must have stumbled into the late 2010s recently. You're going to start talking about bacon and saying everything is awesome sauce and epic. I think you're just sort of slowly, you're going to get into The National next week.
Yesterday, he told me I was hella funny.
Yeah, awesome sauce. That makes me
You're going to start
gag.
seeing YouTube videos of the Lonely Island guys. I'm very excited for you to discover 2009.
Okay, now I do have another nice letter. This is from Mark. What's his nickname?
Well, we don't know anything about Mark.
Mark
How can we
Bouchard,
give him a
some
nickname?
background.
Like, where's he from?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Okay, that's actually significant because Mark writes from Denton, Texas. I love this. Home of the tall girls and the virgin pines. As opposed to the
What's his
virgin
name?
girls and the tall
Mark.
pines. Mark from Denton, Texas.
Cowboy Mark. There.
Mark T-Bone.
Be happy with it.
Mark T-Bone's a little wittier, I think, than Cowboy Mark.
Why
pretty
is
much.
T-Bone? T-bone doesn't mean Texas.
No, Texas starts with a T.
Texas is T-bone.
Cowboy. I mean,
how about a cowboy cut? What's the steak you'd get a cowboy with the tomahawk? What is it? No, we can't say tomahawk. Right.
No, you can't.
No, that's true. There's something called a tomahawk steak.
Right.
Yeah, there it is.
Say it anymore,
Let's do with a T-bone because Pat said it. Yeah, let's do that.
Well, no.
All right, ribeye.
I mean, just because the guy's from Texas and the most original name you can come up with is Cowboy?
Yeah, Cowboy Mark.
Why not?
Yeah, Cowboy Mark.
Mark the Kid.
How about Oil Man Mark?
Ooh.
A lot of oil men in
Cowboy Mark writes,
Greasy Mark.
Chuck Norris sleeps with a pillow under his gun.
I don't even get that.
Because normally you sleep with a gun under your pillow, but see, Chuck is. Cowboy Mark, I liked it.
Cowboy Mark, this has nothing to do with the quality of what you're sending in. We just simply cannot react anymore.
Fine. He has one more.
Oh, okay. Well,
Cowboy Mark.
Rule of threes, right?
Cowboy Mark writes, Chuck Norris is the reason Waldo is hiding.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Adds to the lore of it all.
Yeah, it is good.
So it doesn't get an actual laugh.
No. And we told you what.
But no. But how dated is that? The whole thing's dated.
Yeah, of course.
Where's Waldo?
Right.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
But it was after like 3 or 4 of those when we all went, oh, yeah, all we're going to do is, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, fine. One more.
No, you see, that's the thing. You don't learn.
I thought it was the rule of 3. Willie just told me.
No, you already did 3. Yeah, wasn't this also like, this all come from
Bundy?
Remember his cameo in Dodgeball? Did that kind of lead to his weird... was it internet? Were there memes about this thing? I feel like it was maybe the last just
it was
like word of mouth
pre-meme, I think.
Meme, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Go ahead. Let's get it over with. Hurry up.
Christy, I'll do this for you.
All right.
Well, she won't get it.
Chuck Norris.
Buying houses over here.
Chuck Norris can dribble a bowling ball.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that one's good.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You can imagine how difficult that would be.
That would be very hard.
Okay, now that part was funny.
Earl Tag was actually.
One could imagine.
Well, now let's move forward here.
That's Simply Safe. We
Tell
have
me
it here
more.
at the studio to check and see if there are more Chuck Norris jokes coming down the hallway. Simply Safe. You know, traditional security systems only take action after somebody's already broken into your home. And
Hey, Tom, you know the owner and creator of Simply Safe doesn't have Simply Safe in his home? He has Chuck Norris Safe.
Yeah, that needs work.
And Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection. They prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras from Simply Safe and live professional monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. If someone's lurking around or acting suspiciously, maybe it's Chuck Norris. Agents see and talk to them in real time. They can turn on spotlights and even contact the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home. No long-term contracts or cancellations fees with Simply Safe, and monitoring plans start at around $1 a day. 60-day satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Go to simplysafetom.com right now, and you can claim 50% off a new system and your first month free with professional monitoring plan. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick. Coming up, coffee in the news, chewing on wood in the news, and orgasm in the news. For the ladies, Christy.
Oh, I saw it.
Okay, all right.
Oh, what other fairy tales are we going to
Yeah, we have, okay.
Hey.
We also have breastfeeding in the news.
Okay.
All right, baby. And there's an alligator in the dining room. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Our guest in the studio is comedian Bert Kreischer, and Bert is a veteran of the world of the party. He was voted the #1 party animal in the country by Rolling Stone magazine.
Quite an honor.
Many years ago.
Honor.
Mm-hmm. And you carry the mantle to this day.
Yeah.
You're now I guess you'd be the, party animal... ex officio, what is the
party
title?
animal cum laude?
Guru, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Guru to young boys,
Could
probably.
be a guru.
Yeah, you'd be good
maybe
with that.
not.
No, you said you have 2 young daughters.
Yeah, which is pointless because I have no advice for little girls.
Do you have advice for young men?
I have tons of advice for young men. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Is this college-age men going to?
Well, it's like well, you have sons, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you know all the things. Do you have any girls?
Yes.
Oh, see, and you got nothing to tell a little girl.
Well, so far, they're in charge. They know what's going on. So.
Yeah. I said, I remember the first night we got my daughter, or not got her, but had her, or, whatever.
I know.
Right. And she was crying real bad, and the nurse was like, the nurse comes in, and she's, and wrapped up like a joint in a box. I guess that's what they, And the nurse comes in, and that's what I thought it was.
You are a party animal.
She was like, let's, what have you done? I was like, nothing. She goes, what are you gonna do? I was like, I put a towel over her face and cut the oxygen in half. I don't know, nothing. And she goes, here's what you do: take her head, put it by your heart, take your pinky, place it on her lower lip, and allow her to draw it in. That'll calm her down. So I do it, and sure enough, as soon as I put it on her lower lip, my daughter draws it in like she's trying to rip the nail off. Just, I'm like, we're stopping this tonight. Yeah. I'm not raising a daughter where that is her coping mechanism.
That's a good point.
Every time she gets a little spook, just, no, thank you. But I was massively unprepared for girls. I just didn't know. I never even listened to women. The only advice I got, and this for boys, you ever get into a fight with a girl? This works every time. I did this with my wife. 12 words. You are right. I am wrong. I love you, honey. You win, and you squash it. Really? You take her in your arms, you carry her into the bedroom, and you cuddle like a team, like a coalition. Scratch her back and let her go to sleep together, happy. She won. And that night while she's sleeping, cut her hair. Not a lot, just a little bit, so you know you won. Great advice for a boy, unapplicable for a girl.
Bert Kreischer is our guest. I'm glad we have this on tape because you're going to be dead very soon, I think.
We can use that as evidence, I think.
Yeah, you're going to be wheeled out of your own home in a gurney.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's forever, right? What am I counting the days for? You think guys doing life in prison count the days? I don't think so. You do your time, I'll do mine.
Oh, no, I got out.
You got out?
Yeah. I escaped.
Ow. Back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
If the Belgians don't like it, the fries of today are fundamentally Parisian, according to food historian Pierre Leclerc, who said in an interview with the paper, which was published on International Belgian Friday, as if to add flame to the oil.
Pommes frites.
What is a pommes frites?
A French fry.
French fry.
Oh.
Yes, Ace, you have a question.
Well, Tom, the first French fries weren't fried in France.
What?
Huh. They were fried in grease.
In Ace's defense, he's done that before, and none of you remembered it.
No, I remember it.
No, I don't.
At least finally it made sense.
There's a fair amount of acting on air sometimes, chick.
Words have different
What's a duck fried in? What's a duck fried in? Turkey.
What?
Turducken.
That isn't even a joke. He may be having a stroke.
It's as bad as that crap over there.
That isn't even a joke.
Wait a minute.
No,
what does a duck fight in?
No, it's a duck fried in.
Oh, what is a duck
fried in turkey.
Yeah, turducken. They put that.
No, Jeff, there's nothing there, man.
There's not a joke there.
You know what? There's the country turkey.
That is not a joke in any language.
Look,
know
we
what?
need to. Can we box this up?
I am a professional comedian.
Let's send this to the Comedy Institute and see what they say.
Hey, Tom, do Jeff a favor and don't tell the people where he's performing this weekend.
Abide by their decision.
I've burned through all my A material in here, all right?
Already? You just got here 25 minutes ago.
Oh, I got to write some new stuff.
Coming up.
Marjorie. Oh. Sorry, I was doing the old man. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey.
There's Josh Arnold.
My right armpit itches like I didn't put deodorant on this morning, but I know I did.
Huh.
Your armpits itch when you don't put on deodorant.
Yeah, kinda.
How do you, what deodorant is your choice?
Well, you see, you had to, didn't they stop making your deodorant?
Yeah, I'm now a Bravo Sierra.
It should be native.
What do you mean? Oh, what?
Native is great.
It's a brand.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean you should be a native.
Gotcha.
Mitchum unscented.
Oh.
In the gel.
No,
yes.
no gel.
Oh, yes.
That's sticky.
Love it.
Mitchum, a very masculine sounding name.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
Oh, they have
Robert Mitchum started it when he was.
Oh, did he now?
Yeah. On the Winds of War.
Yeah. No,
last things he.
The Herman Woke
How you like that?
novel.
I love that.
Are there any celebrity deodorants?
That's a good question.
Do we consider Teen Spirit a celebrity deodorant?
No, it started as a non. Yeah.
That came before the song.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, it kind of.
But that's,
everybody
you know what?
thinks
That's
of
as
Nirvana.
close as, yeah.
But I'm just wondering, are there, does, Kim Kardashian have a...
No, not that I know
yeah.
of.
Not
There
deodorant. There's the Johnny Depp cologne, I believe.
Oh, yeah, where he plays guitar or
Oh, he sure does.
Sauvage or something.
Real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a bunch of colognes, but is there a deodorant per se?
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think a lot of celebrities want to
deodorant
attach
per se.
themselves to that.
Wasn't there
The
a.
sweat.
How about a douche? Kardashian. No, awfully quiet in here.
Are you just working backwards for that?
Aren't there celebrities every now and then for Secret? Made like a man, strong. Made for a woman, strong enough for a man. Made for a woman, or something.
Yeah, but I meant was the way there are, for example,
Like celebrity tequilas.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Clooney has what? I can never remember. Clooney has a tequila or a gin or something.
Casamigo.
Who has the gin?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, there you go. But I mean, I'm just wondering, does anyone have a deodorant?
No, there's a market for it. Why don't you start one?
Yeah.
Smell like Tom Griswold.
You could have a deodorant called Tom's.
Yeah.
That
Wait a
hasn't
minute,
been done. I
sorry.
got to take this to Shark Tank.
Would you like the air of false importance? Griswold.
Yes, I listened to recommended Bravo Sierra, and I like it a lot.
And that stands for that's from the code.
Yes, like this is BS or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It works well.
Yeah.
It smells.
What was the one that they
great.
stopped making that you used?
It was a scent of Axe deodorant.
Oh, which one?
Excite.
Chocolate or
It may have been Excite.
Excite.
And that might still be around. There was something that changed though.
I remember Axe.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The deodorant didn't change. Remember, my body changed.
Oh, that's
This
right.
happens like every 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
My body just rejects the current deodorant.
Mine does that.
How does it reject it?
It stops
It
all of a
doesn't
sudden.
work.
overrides it.
Yeah.
This is
It'll
not
quit working.
not uncommon.
Yeah.
You mean suddenly you suddenly have severe BO?
Kinda, to me at least. I asked everybody. I was like, I can smell me. Can you guys? And everybody was either super polite And I don't mean in this room.
You go into Starbucks and ask this question?
Absolutely, yeah.
However, we know that you love the 60s and 70s, and if you were push comes to shove and they, Tom, what day is it? You would say
right guard.
September 3rd, 1972.
And you spray on
But
right guard.
you must wear right guard because that's the last big 60s deodorant that
Or
was on
Ban Roll-On.
television.
Old Spice.
Old Spice, right guard, Ivory soap, all of it.
But the roll-on with the ball in it
Ban Roll-On,
that would rip your armpit hairs out.
It must have.
Oh.
I don't know if they still make that.
I never used it.
I used the roller.
They do still make it.
That never happened.
Yeah, I had a roll
Well,
on
I don't
one.
have hair under my
I'm
arms.
pretty hairy. I can't see that happening to you because you didn't have any pubic hair. No armpit hair.
No, eventually I got both.
Willie, did you like the roll-on one?
No, and it might have just been the brand that I was using. It was like an aloe and almond because I'm allergic to the real ingredient and the good stuff deodorant. And this stuff, man, it just sucked. You'd put it on and it'd be wet, so you'd get a pit stain immediately. And it smelled really good, but you had to put it on like 6 times a day.
Oh, no.
You just kept smelling. But yeah, aloe and almond.
Are there generic deodorants the way there are like generic cigarettes?
That's a good question.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like Amazon deodorant or something.
Like a cheap. Like
Yeah.
does Costco have a deodorant?
For a
brand?
while, I was using Old Herbs, and I didn't like it as much.
Oh, I get it.
Or isn't there a thing, Christy, where you
He
put?
never put it together.
Oh no, I get it.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mention Chuck Norris in it.
He didn't need deodorant. He was deodorant.
Deodorant wears Chuck Norris. Doesn't that sound like a sex move? Deodorant wears Chuck Norris? Does that sound like a band?
And we're through the looking glass.
I gave her the old Chuck Norris.
Again.
She won't walk for a week. Christy, wasn't there a thing where you take a crystal and rub it in your
Yes,
armpits?
that was a big deal for a while. Mm-hmm.
Does that work?
No.
Yeah, it works on keeping you from getting dates.
No, I sweat like a man. I have to use an antiperspirant. I can't use a
What do
deodorant.
you use? What's your brand?
I use a Vanny cream.
Vanny cream.
Mm-hmm.
You sweat like a man?
Oh,
Meaning it drips from your balls?
You've redeemed yourself.
Wait a minute. You smear cream in your arm?
No, that's the name of it. It's called
Vanny cream?
Vanny cream.
That's one of the
VANICREAM.
That's a downstairs.
No, that's Faggy cream, Pat.
Vanny. They make a whole series of facial moisturizers and deodorants.
It's a gross name for a product.
It is.
Say that.
It's really, really great.
Granny.
It's really great. It's for sensitive skin. It's the dermatologist recommended it. I like it a lot.
The word fan. I've heard people claim that the fanny pack. One of the reasons more people don't wear them is because it's called a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Didn't they come up with a new name for them? I forget. Daggone it. They rebranded it somehow.
Yeah, they'd have to.
Like
Didn't they call it the pouch or something?
personal pouch convenience or something.
Why don't you wear a fanny pack? Because it's called a fanny pack.
Because it's called a fanny
Well,
pack.
now if you notice, women wear the fanny pack across the front of them rather than around their.
Yeah, it looks like you have a giant beaver if you have that big fanny pack on.
Belt bag.
Belt bag.
Belt
yeah,
bag is the
that's
new
it.
name.
Remember when one of the professional football teams, their designer really hadn't thought it through. Do you remember this chick? And they had sort of these V-shaped black patches in the front. It was really unfortunate. I
don't remember that.
25 synchronized bleached blondes with these huge black beavers jumping around.
Hey, we'll be right back.
Hey,
Those were
right.
Take a break.
Those were good days at halftime. Okay, I'm sorry.
More Chuck Norris coming up.
What is coming up in sports?
That's a great question. Oh, Steph Curry setting another record. We'll talk about the Cubs and the Dodgers in Japan next week. It's going to be interesting viewing if you're as far as time goes, because Japan right now, it's early August.
Oh.
So that's really going to throw you.
Oh, and we have samurai swords in the news when we come back.
Right.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Cam Newton folds like a Jeff Bodart joke.
Turducken.
You mean, and now from the source.
We're all doing Bodart.
Turducken.
Let's now, I'm going to play the original. I want to see if you guys can get the right pitch.
Okay.
I'll play it at the end of the, I'll say 3, 2, and 1. Say the 1. 3, 2.
Turducken.
You got to go high.
Turducken.
Okay. Turducken on this show means a joke that has no merit.
Well, let's hear it.
I think he had a stroke is my favorite line from Josh.
Anyway, we could hear that.
I love that
in its entirety.
My favorite was when Josh looks at him and trying to help. It was like being backstage for a moment. Dude, there's nothing there.
Now, the setup on this is a classic joke delivered by our engineer, Ace. Ace, can you do it again? Do you remember the joke? We were talking about...
The joke is in there, right?
I don't think it's in this one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you know the joke, Ace? Remember?
Yeah, it's a fact that people think the first French fries were fried in France. They weren't.
Where were they fried?
They were fried in Greece.
See, get it?
See?
Good play on words.
Love jokes that you have to go, get it?
Words have two meaning. Greece, you cook in.
That's
Greece,
right.
a country.
Right.
And you don't see it coming. It's a classic joke.
Sure.
Now try to get that joke momentum in your head as you hear what happened immediately following Ace's joke.
What's a duck fried in? What's a duck fried in?
No, that's Jeff Bodart talking.
And by the way, he just got done booing Ace.
Right.
He's so excited.
Yes. This is a man who makes his living selling wands.
Hey! No, he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, that's his side hustle.
Okay, it's a side hustle. Okay. So once again, Ace says, okay, they're fried in Greece. Okay, get it? Okay, here we go. And then here's Mr. Bodart.
What's a duck fried in? What's a duck fried in? Turkey.
Now, I want you to know, I did not pause that.
No.
That was genuine.
Stunned silence.
I mean, that's a full 2-3 seconds.
We never have that.
Silence.
Yes, everyone is sort of processing. I think we're all going,
what?
okay, why am I not getting this?
Yes.
Right.
At first, your brain goes, I don't get it. And then you're going, why don't I get it? What am I ignorant of? It must be some inside thing. And then we all realize none of us are getting it. And then we're laughing about that. And that's where we pick up the joke.
Turducken.
And then he
Turducken. Very.
And then he takes ownership of it by saying it again.
Yeah.
Which is what I am famous for. If at first you don't succeed,
say it again.
Say it so many times, they'll laugh just to make you stop. Let's get back to the momentum of the lack of a joke here. And this is what happened next.
That
isn't even a joke.
He may be having a stroke.
Now, I have tried to say that isn't even a joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now everyone's laughing, and then someone submits that he may be having a stroke because he seems to be so upset, and then it goes here.
It's as bad as that crap over there.
That is not a joke. Now he's accusing Ace of telling a bad joke. Right. I enjoyed the joke very much, Ace.
Ace's was a joke.
Yes.
It was a classic joke, I think, and probably in the Joke Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. And then we continue.
Wait a minute.
No,
What does a duck fight in?
No, it's a duck fried in.
Oh, what is a
He's
duck
fried in turkey.
Yeah, turducken.
Now, Jeff, there's nothing there, man.
That's the beauty of the end of that. It's like two comedians have just come off stage. They're driving home after the gig, and Josh looks at him and goes, "Hey, the turducken thing. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there.
You can't. No,
because I maybe out of all of us in the room, we're giving him the biggest benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Because
you've been there,
and sometimes you just gotta tell them no.
To use the word concept wrong, conceptually. Concept really means like gravity, but nevertheless. Oh, okay. Conceptually, what he's trying to say is when you make a turducken, that was popular a few years back. What is it? You take a boneless chicken or something and cram it inside a duck, and then cram that inside a turkey. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Right. But you don't always fry them.
No, you don't fry them.
I suppose you probably could.
You don't, but you don't.
And the turkey punchline relies on the grease punchline.
Right.
So it doesn't even stand on its own.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So that is the...
If you really want to get into it.
This is a new feature on the show we call Joke Autopsy, where we take a joke to the morgue and
could be
start
here all night.
doing some stuff.
And if you talk to Jeff, he still thinks thinks it was funny.
I know.
And claims that people have got to have his back.
No.
That,
no one can. I would like to see the exegesis as that is. You lay it all out for me. There's no way. What is a duck fry?
Jeff, there's nothing there, man.
Hey, it's Josh from the Bob and Tom Show. Thank you for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Down at the Murat.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Pat Godwin's here.
Hey, Chick.
Willie Griswold, hello.
Hey, man.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Here's Tom.
Thanks very much. Real sad news yesterday. Good friend of the show, John Feinstein, died.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, John.
Unexpectedly.
Oh, my
What?
gosh.
He was at his brother's house and he died of natural causes.
Oh,
Why'd you
boy, oh, boy.
He'd
wait
actually-
till after the show to tell us that?
Well, we thought everyone knew.
Yeah, it's he was a very controversial figure. He filed a report, I want to say 2 days ago in the Washington Post.
Holy cow.
About he was covering college basketball. Yeah, this was very unexpected.
Yeah.
And he's been on our show. I forget how many books he's written, but we were his good luck charm because when his first book and still his most famous book, Season on the Brink, when he wrote that, he came in here. He came into the studio, so he always considered it a good luck charm. And that became, when it came out, it was the best-selling sports book of all time. I think he may have surpassed himself when he wrote the book A Good Walk Spoiled, the great book about golf. But, yeah, John was terrific. We talked to him every few months. But it was very sudden. And when Bob Knight died, Feinstein wrote a really nice tribute to Coach Knight, because the story on Season on the Brink was that John Feinstein was a young reporter, and Bob Knight gave him total access, as Feinstein said, even during rough times. Then when the book came out, Knight didn't speak with him for 8 years because he was really upset because of the profanity in the book. But they made their peace eventually. And here's John wrote, Bob Knight decided to forgive me, and we had a distant, though cordial relationship for the rest of his life.
John, for those who've never read any of his books, you can pick up anything of his that is something you may not think you're even interested in. And his books read almost like a thriller. I mean, They are fascinating and entertaining, and we can't recommend them enough. That's very sad news, and I'm sorry for you guys. I know you were real close to him, and I only got to know him for the last few years.
Yeah, and my favorite thing was when he would call it Torture Chick, talking about the then Washington Redskins.
Sure, yeah,
it was.
But there was a respect there. He really appreciated it.
Yeah, no, I came over the phone yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that is a punch in the stomach.
Oh, and here's John's quote about, here we go.
Check, you're a sweet fellow, but you're an idiot.
See? How do you not like that guy?
John Feinstein.
Loved him.
Gone far too soon.
Yeah, he'll be missed.
Big part of the show, yeah.
He'll be missed.
And he was a guy that had a passion for athletes and for sports, not necessarily the biggest sports and the biggest athletes. Mm-hmm. He wrote a number of books about leagues that weren't top of mind, and we always joked with him that he'd go to his publisher, and the publisher would go, "Hey, will you write a book about Tiger Woods?" And he'd go, "No, I'd rather right, about the Ivy League or whatever it might be. But as Josh said, he could take a topic that you think you would have no interest in and really make it exciting. Plus, he wrote a number of novels, youth-oriented books about athletics and whatever, junior high, high school. Great reads if you've got kids that age that you want to pull them away from the video game for a while.
Yes.
But incredibly sad news yet. So we're really, really going to miss him. John Feinstein was 69 years old.
Man.
Wow.
And his brother, and I was just reading the obituary, his brother said people loved him or hated him.
Sure, he was certainly not shy of sharing his opinions.
Yeah. He was on he was on ESPN for a while, and he did on a number of talk shows. But we talked to him a lot. So just sad news. Now, time to switch gears here and lighten things up. My favorite story in sports today involves a samurai sword.
Boy, anytime, if you were at a party and anybody ever said, you want to see what I can do with my sword? That was a good time to leave the room. I never liked sword guy.
We had a sword after college. Me and my buddy Mark moved to Chicago, and one night we were watching TV, the late night infomercials, and they were selling all these tactical knives. It was like, you can buy 150 tactical knives for $200. And we were like, this is dumb. Who would buy all these knives for $200? And then it went down to $180.
Oh, sure.
And then it went down to $160. They threw in a kitchen set. And then it finally got down to $120, and they threw in a katana. And then me and the fellas had to get involved. So we ordered 150 tackle knives, a kitchen set, and a katana. And my friend Shelby still has all the knives somewhere.
You know
the katana's in my closet.
Do you know that there's a samurai, or not a samurai, there's a giant sword at your brother's house?
Yeah, there's one at my house too.
This sounds like
you guys are sword guys.
This sounds like a conversation you guys could have at Thanksgiving dinner.
And I'll tell you, but there's.
I live with my cousin John. We moved into the place in Chicago. A week later, a sword came in the mail. He got a sword like that, and I was like, "What's this for?" He was like, "Display and protection, just in case." He's a serious dude, man.
I had a friend that would.
I'm a sword guy. I never realized.
He was an auction guy.
Right.
And he would go to these estate auctions and just buy random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he had quite literally more than a dozen storage units full of incredible weird stuff. But he found a huge sword that had the name Griswold on it.
Weird.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound Asian at all.
Yeah, I think it's like a Civil War era. But it's over at Sam's house.
Yeah, wasn't there
Corporal Griswold?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they used to make weapons, and then they started making pans in like the late 1880s.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
I think Sam started.
Oh, kind of researched it?
Yeah, he told us the history of it all. He's got a cast iron Griswold pan too.
A video of Chicago Cubs outfielder Seiya, S-E-I-Y-A. If it's not Seiya and he's playing Major League Baseball, why isn't it?
He's the man.
Yeah, exactly.
Seiya!
He's the man.
Later.
Suzuki is going viral. It shows him in a batting cage slicing through baseballs with a katana samurai sword. And I believe we have the video. One of the sliced balls ends up hitting his cameraman, prompting Suzuki to stop for a moment and ask if he was all right. But he's not really swinging the sword. He's just kind of more making sure he's hitting the baseball.
Yep. He's putting it out there for the ball.
I expected a lot more out of this video.
I think it's really great.
Problem is, the video gone viral, of course, 3 million times. So there you go.
What?
Yeah. This you hear what it is, and then you see it, and it's like, nah.
Would it cut through a baseball?
It is.
Yeah.
No. It is cutting through a baseball.
It is.
Yeah.
It looks like it's popping.
Yeah,
up.
That one he missed.
Oh.
They need like a slow motion cam so we can see this thing get sliced.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a couple of them. You can see chunks falling off.
And there's a whole.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And there's a whole conspiracy thing about this now.
Really? What's that?
They're saying it's CGI, and it's really obvious that it's real.
I
mean, if it was CGI, they could have shot on something better than an iPhone.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like an old, grainy iPhone. Yeah.
What disturbs me about this is there's a guy there with a camera, like, 10 feet away. What if he slips and the sword comes out?
Look, I don't know.
I think it's even worse. I don't think there's a camera. I think that is a phone.
he had his phone just sitting on the ground.
Yeah. What do you?
That's what it looked like.
No, there is a person holding.
Wait a minute. What do you mean if he slips and the sword comes out? What does that mean?
What if the sword comes out of his hand? There's a different angle on this.
Oh, okay.
Where there's a handheld. That's not the one. That's just an iPhone on the ground.
Right.
There's one where there's a photographer.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and
okay.
the ball comes right at him. It hits the photographer, and then the would be what's his name?
Suzuki.
Suzuki goes up to see if the guy got hurt.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's. I mean, imagine taking a baseball and cutting it in half. How difficult that would be.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, but again, there's a whole thing saying it's fake, but there was some famous Japanese baseball player, like the Babe Ruth of Japan, that was famous for doing this.
Ah.
So that's where the idea.
I believe that's Sadaharu O.H.
Really? Good for you. How did you know that?
Remember, kids.
The first big Japanese baseball player.
These are trained swordsmen.
He had like 800 and some home runs, and he's like Pat Godwin size. He's amazing. He holds his foot up to hit home runs when he's in the batter's box. He holds his.
I mean, tiny and svelte.
When you say he's Pat Godwin size now or 15 years ago?
I feel like everything I'm saying today is not being heard.
Yeah.
Anyway, Steph Curry sets a record. We'll have more sports coming up.
Oh. Okay, thank you very much, Chick. Now, I want to say hello to our friends at the Silac Insurance Company. What is the Silac Insurance Company all about? Well, it's about you retiring and still getting those checks. 61% of Americans age 50 and older worry about having enough money when they retire because the good old days of getting the gold watch and the pension, the company loves you, here's more money. That's probably not going to happen, whatever gig you may have. So if you want to look ahead, look into something called an annuity. The experts on annuities, of course, the Silac Insurance Company. What it's all about is electing to receive payments on a regular basis with money coming into your mailbox or straight into your bank account when it's time for you to retire. A lot of interesting details about how this works. For example, you can't outlive your money. Find out how that all happens by checking out the Silac Insurance Company. Certain restrictions apply. Once again, see if you qualify. Head to Silac, S-I-L-A-C, SilacINS.com, or just go to bobandtom.com. We have a link there starring Chick McGee to show you how to find out about getting an annuity, something to make you be a little more calm in your life these days, knowing that those days ahead, you're going to be covered. It's the Silac Insurance Company. Christy Lee's working out over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. We'll have plenty of news coming from Ms. Lee, including an unusual story about an alligator in your dining room.
Honey, who invited the alligator to dinner?
Also, we have wombats in the news today and orgasm in the news, not wombat orgasm. That would be
creepy.
An obscure thing. That'd be a weird thing to be a scientist investigating. I'm the wombat orgasm expert. Oh, really? I'll go get some canapes. I have something else to talk about. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Okay. Hey, Peter.
Hey, Bob. What are you doing out here?
Same thing you're doing. Got a light?
Smoking, we are smoking in front of the building. Oh, we are smoking in front of the building. We are puffing, we are gagging, we are happy because we're smoking. We are smoking in front of the building.
Met a girl from another office. She's a smoker, just like me. Now we're dating and we're smoking. We're smoking
in front of the building. We are smoking in front of the building, and we smell like we've been camping. It could be raining, it could be snowing, but we're smoking in front of the building. Hacking, wheezing, barely breathing, choking, croaking. We love smoking. I never was a smoker until I looked outside. They were smoking while I was working. So now I'm smoking in front of the building. We are smoking in front of the building, and the ashtrays are overflowing. We are smoking instead of working. We are smoking in front of the building. We are smoking in front of the building. We are standing, we are talking, but mostly we are smoking. We are smoking in front of the building. Smoking in front of the building. Smoking.
Oh, God.
In front of the building.
Beautifully done.
Where was the end?
Screw it.
Bravo. All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
It turns and sways.
Okay. Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got
forward.
one more thing. May I say one more thing? I've been waiting 20-some years for this. Is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What?
There we go. Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay.
Okay, Deborah, we got to go here. Christy, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here?
Griswold. Hello, Christy Lee.
Hello, Chick McGee.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick. Hello, we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Remember, think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Tom?
Well, thank you very much, Chick McGee. Let's get back to the sports page. We do have an interesting story that may lead to a song from our special guest.
Okay.
You're really taking it over today, aren't you?
No, I
Kansas City Chiefs have reportedly signed quarterback Gardner Minshew. ESPN's Adam Schefter reports the free agent quarterback reached an agreement, a one-year deal with the team. He would serve as backup for starting quarterback Patrick Mahomes, replacing Carson Wentz. That away. The Raiders released Minshew on Wednesday, 1 year after signing him a 2-year, $25 million contract.
Wow. One of my favorite players. He's colorful. He's funny. He's always got different facial hair going.
You love him.
Different jerseys.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got. What, like a Jaguar, an Eagle, Colt, Raider, now a Chief.
His last name is what I say to onions. I'm going to mince you. And then I do the voice of the onion. Please go.
Nope. I'll make you cry. It's busy over there at the house.
On Omelet Sunday.
A lot going on.
Wow.
Wacky. You make your turkey.
You are a lonely man.
You are. Not lonely, just very alone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Jaguars, Eagles, Colts, Raiders, and now Chiefs. Yep.
Man.
There you go.
But a fun, colorful guy.
If you say so.
Well,
he's great.
We'll see him. Either that Pat Mahomes high ankle sprain will happen, he'll come in, or they'll just win out the division, and then week 17, or week 18, I guess, he'll play.
Do you keep all those old jerseys?
I would.
You keep them, you get them
keep 'em?
framed. Sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Be cool.
Well, you see some of the sports guys on TV and doing the Zoom, and you see their old helmets behind them.
Yeah, I like that
that's
stuff.
true. Yeah, I
Well,
guess
you
you're
know, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And Patrick Fitzryan.
Here's the teams he's played for. Hang on a second. As soon as I find them. How many NFL teams did Ryan Fitzpatrick play for? St. Louis, Cincinnati, Buffalo, Tennessee, Houston, Jets, Tampa, Miami. Washington was his final team.
9?
Wow, 9 teams.
How about that? And there is a jersey out there. You can get all the different Fitzpatrick jerseys all sewn together.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Well, now we do have a guest in the studio. I heard him playing the guitar a second ago.
Who's the guest?
Mick Jaguar.
Oh!
I've been sitting in it all the time. You
It's
know?
my fault, Mick. I'm sorry.
I thought
I'm
you'd see me
deeply,
again. We thought-
humbly sorry.
The chick was confused. You're not a guest so much as family.
Right.
Are you ready, Mick?
I guess so. All right. It's rated days of brief. Now he's a Kansas City Chief. Yeah. Gardner Minshew. Look at that mustache on his face. The big old smile of Mace. Because it's not a Raider anymore. Woo! Sing it with me. Gardner Minshew. Oh, I'm back now. All right, I feel good. I bet Travis would be miffed if Gardner got Taylor Swift. Ooh, sexy Minshew. She'd take one look at what's below the belt seat and drop Travis Kelce.
Gardner Minshew.
You see what I did there?
Beautiful.
Oh, Gardner's back in QB. I don't know if I said that wrong. Being number 2 might be his destiny. That's why we sing this ditty. Whoa! Hot 1, 2. I used to live in a hippie van. I saw it on Instagram. There's some singing I should be doing, but I forgot. I should have practiced. Don't know where I am now. I used to live in a hippie van. Saw it on Instagram. And Mahomes is dying to meet you. In case he loses it. Dr. Minshew, that part I had was really funny. We're done now.
What's the matter with you, Pat?
Well, I was trying to get into character, and all of a sudden the song started for no reason. And my preparation got away from me. It was all my fault.
Yeah, I don't think it would have mattered.
And that's sports.
I tried to shush a pre-recorded voice at one point.
I was trying to talk.
Willie's right. You're trying to shush someone, and I'm looking around. No one is singing, but
It
it's
was you.
you.
It was so funny.
Oh, that was great. Gardner Minshew. What is it? His His Raider days were brief. Now he's a Kansas City Chief. Gardner Minshew. I wonder how much money it was for.
That's what I said.
What did it? Does it say how much money he's getting?
This year,
I'm not sure.
Probably
I'll have
like
a look.
$7 million or something. Daniel Jones got $10 million.
Daniel Jones. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's good for him. Well, you know what's coming with Daniel Jones being the
I don't want to
quarterback.
talk about it. The Colts are going to be bad the rest of my life.
No, wait a minute.
It's fine. I'm a loser. I'm a loser, and it's all I'm ever going to be. When the Colts lost, when the Colts got eliminated from the playoffs, when they lost to the Giants, the penultimate game of the season, I was around my little sisters, and I just started going, girls, we're just losers, and we're always going to be losers. It's never going to change. And then we went for a walk, and my girlfriend goes, was that a little dramatic to say to your 8-year-old sister?
Yeah.
Did they laugh when you were saying it?
No, they were very concerned. Also, I just finished screaming at them for not letting me watch the Buffs game. It was a whole thing. Crazy.
Wild.
It's just a one-year deal. I haven't been able to find a number yet. But Wentz is gone for what did he Carson Wentz replaced by Gardner Minshew.
No, do you think it'd be cool to go to a team and I'll go there.
A one-year deal with the Chiefs. That's all it says.
I'll happily probably be in the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah.
And didn't he get like $14 million?
And then Minshew
in Vegas.
Minshew was released on one year after signing him a 2-year deal worth $25 million. That's what he was making with the Raiders.
I think he's the greatest quarterback ever. He's taking in all this money, and he doesn't really have to play that much.
No, that's Kirk Cousins. He's made somewhere between $300 and $400 million being a very mediocre quarterback.
Man.
Yep.
Will Carson Wentz get picked up by anybody?
Your guess?
Will he want to do another year?
I don't know. I'm not in Carson's head.
Okay. All right. Is that in fact sports?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, thank you very much. If you're just joining us, this is the Bob and Tom program. We are coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. The lady over there is Christy Lee.
A couple in Florida received quite the shock after finding an alligator in their dining room. Paul Quinn told Wink News that the 6.5-foot gator had broken through their front door screen. The animal nestled itself into the corner of their dining room while Mr. Quinn contacted authorities. A trapper from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission responded, wrestled with the reptile, which put up a fight before it was subdued. The family said it will keep the chair the alligator bit into as a souvenir.
Oh.
Yeah.
Want to see where the gator got us? Right there. Right there. There it is. That's the chair. Right in my sitting.
How does this happen?
How does it happen? You can bust through a screen door, can't you?
Yeah, I've seen him bust through a screen door.
Yeah, thank you.
While he was grilling, holding a bunch of corn. It was hilarious.
What? Wow. I'd be terrified.
What do you got? You got a bunch of kids. I'm sure you've seen the screen doors broken into before all the time, right?
Does the alligator sense that there's something inside? Do they smell the food? What is the attraction?
Maybe they want a warm place to sleep. I don't know.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you slept in a swamp lately? It's not real comfortable.
Fortunately, we have one of the foremost experts on alligators. How do they hunt, sir? He's from the Alligator Institute.
State your name. I am glad you asked me. I certainly appreciate it.
Do they hunt with their vision or their smell? Or?
Well, most of the time, they can sense telepathically. Now, the scientists will tell you I'm not correct in that, but they don't have the experience I do.
Okay.
Being around gators and
That's
stuff.
exactly right. Now, my wife, who is a gator,
and my brother-in-law.
Many naysay that. Well, listen to them. Love is love, isn't it?
It's certainly
Scaly love.
That's right.
Scaly green love.
Now, she can tell me, hey, on your way home, it's we already did that, I think.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Could you?
Okay,
You're on a character.
Well, I didn't know what was happening.
I apologize. My fault. My whole morning's been thrown off.
There's a photograph of the gator, and the lady in the interview, she's complaining about the fact that her baseboards have been damaged. Really? But where's the dog?
Yeah.
Those can be replaced, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Florida people news. A man was arrested for dancing naked on Highway 1. Adam Lindhart, a spokesperson for the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, told WPLG dispatchers received multiple calls of a reckless driver on US 1. Officers found the suspect, a Timothy Mahoney, outside of his truck wearing only a construction hard hat.
Mahoney.
But otherwise nude, dancing to music. He added that the 55-year-old New York resident was attempting to smoke marijuana from a pipe while being detained.
A couple more hits.
He was taken into custody on charges of DUI, drug possession, and resisting arrest.
So he's got nothing on, but he is wearing a helmet.
Hard hat.
Oh, there we go.
He's wearing a hard hat.
Makes sense. I guess.
Was he dancing to village people?
I don't know.
Probably looking for the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the cowboy guy with the mustache? The fact that he's still smoking when the cops are trying to arrest him, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Makes sense. There's no weed in jail.
That's
That's
fantastic.
true. Well, not that we know of.
Yeah, you got to get it while you can.
Willie and I are both fans of the guy who just refuses to stop partying, no matter what the situation.
Sir, you have a right to remain silent. She's getting the lighter.
Yeah. Just one second. I'm already getting arrested. Who cares?
I like the cop that's like, you know what? Fine. Take 2 more hits. Whatever. Well, we're going to take you into prison. Just get the last couple hits in there.
Well, it might mellow him out a little bit.
Yeah, and you've proof you watched him smoke. You know.
Yeah, you're right.
How do you know he was high? Because he hit it in front.
Yeah, I watched.
Dashboard cam. Check it out.
And the guy's apparently on vacation. You said he's a New York resident.
Well, maybe he's down there working construction or something. I don't know.
Oh, he does have the hard hat.
Right.
Got that going on.
I go on vacation. I leave my hard hat at home.
Oh, could be. Well, interesting.
Police in Florida arrested a man for allegedly setting fire to a Tampa strip club and throwing a bottle of urine at a police officer.
He's busy.
Officers and firefighters responded to the blaze at the Pink Pony Showgirl Strip Club.
Really?
Which was unoccupied at the time.
The Pink Pony.
Yep.
Timely.
The fire was intentionally set by a 29-year-old man who was taken into custody.
Okay, wait a minute. You need to explain that to me. I don't get it.
Was that a Chaperone?
Yeah, the number one song in the world is
right now.
Was it Pink Pony Club?
Know it.
Is it about this place?
No.
Isn't it Chaperone that did
Yeah, it's got a club in, I think, West Hollywood or Santa Monica.
It's not an actual club. It's a fake club.
Yeah.
But I mean, that song is huge.
It's a gay club. It's about a little girl going to Hollywood and dancing at the gay club, having fun with her pals. It's a fun song, man.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it gets me in the
The man was given a bottle of water in the holding area where he allegedly damaged a camera, urinated in the bottle, and threw it at an officer. He faces numerous charges,
Well,
including
that's a bad
arson
idea.
with injury and battery on an officer.
That is a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to burn down the Pink Pony Club.
It's broken through to Tom.
No, it's
Pink Pony's
I bet your
about
daughters
done.
love
yeah, my daughter's. It's a big top 40 hit. It's huge, very catchy.
Oh, okay.
How does it go again?
Gonna burn down the Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing
at the Pink Pony Club. You got a pat.
It does sound fun.
We have an update on the guy who was accused of stealing the earrings. You remember that guy who swallowed them?
Yes.
They were wasn't that like a really expensive store?
Yeah, they were $770,000 gems from Tiffany's. That's correct.
How's that possible?
Well, officials are still waiting to collect the earrings, by the way, apparently.
Oh, boy.
According to the Smoking Gun, the man in question, a Jathan Gilder, was admitted to an Orlando hospital, and they're still waiting for the expulsion, if you will. A 32-year-old faces charges of felony grand theft, robbery with a mask for allegedly robbing the Tiffany store in Orlando.
They're still waiting for nature to take its course.
It's been 2 weeks.
Posing as a representative of an NBA player.
Oh, yes. My client may come in later. Can I just look around? Why the mask, sir? Don't worry about that.
So, what is the typical time frame of someone?
Well, but
Is it
everything
2 weeks?
It
They're
says
waiting?
it's be 2
But
weeks.
everything doesn't come out all at once. It's not like a.
Well,
Right.
Yeah, that's true. It's got
Although
There are
sometimes
some things that hang out
some things that'll pass right
quite
through.
a while. Some things pass right through.
I remember when we first heard the story, they X-rayed him and they saw something in there.
Yeah, he put up a fight about that too. Like apparently, when he was pulled over, investigators say the man was talking with a closed mouth and was moving an object around using his tongue. He ignored directions to open his mouth and started to chew and attempted to swallow what was in his mouth. While sitting in the rear of the police car, he reportedly mused, "I should have thrown them out the window." Yeah. He was taken to the hospital or refused treatment and evaluation. He did not want his stomach to be x-rayed, but of course they did and found a foreign object inside.
So do they, I'm assuming they have to have him cuffed and go into some kind of elaborate bucket, right?
I don't know how they'll have him.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
They can't let him get in a toilet.
Right.
700.
Well, they probably have I'm sure in the hospital they have some kind of catching device that they can stick in the toilet.
Like a strainer?
Just like the Cologuard thing.
Wow. Okay.
I thought he swallowed them in the store, but.
No, he
now we
swallowed
have.
them. We didn't have all
This
the
is an update.
information. Yeah.
He was trying to get rid of the evidence right then.
Yep.
Wow. Now, could they legally, surgically go in and get him if they get? Can they get lodged in there?
You're asking. I don't know.
Give him some kind of a power enema.
Seems like they would have already done that.
Float him out.
Everything I know about this situation, I've learned from movies, and they're jacking them up on kaopectate, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, we'll keep in touch with this, and we hope we get a result coming up. I know that coming up in the news, we have something called an orgasm retreat. Not the retreat like not that kind.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, it's not a military retreat.
Yeah, the vacation holiday thing.
Yeah, when I think retreat, I always think of that bugle call first instead of going on vacation. We're going to a retreat. Oh, really?
You're going into battle and it'll be too much, so then you're going to leave?
I can understand why you'd make that. Yeah.
That may be the wrong tune for that, actually. But we'll find out. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I get back to Kansas City. I was back last April for a wedding. And for a bunch of weird experiences, I become friends with Justin Verlander. He's a pitcher for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
At the time, he was pitching for the Tigers. They were in town playing the Royals, but they had a night off, so he and I went out and had a couple of drinks. And while we're out, he sees a young lady. He says, I think I know her. I think she's an actress. I think me and my wife hung out with her. I said, hey, man, we're in Kansas City. There's no way that chick's an actress. She probably works at Cheesecake Factory or something. And he said, no, watch as he calls the waiter over. He goes, who's that chick? And he goes, well, I don't know who the chick is, but everyone at that table's Mumford & Sons. They're here playing the arena tomorrow night, and they're here having dinner.
Oh, so maybe it was Carey Mulligan.
Might have been. I don't know who it was. But he sends them a bottle on us, he says, which meant him.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. Listen, if you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars and we're hanging out, you're buying.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Sorry, dude. You fly private, you're buying drinks.
That is a good rule.
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
You know, he buys drinks. It doesn't even show up on his register. I buy drinks. I can't buy shoes next month. So he sends them a bottle. They come over. Turns out it's not Mumford & Sons. It's just Ann Sons.
Oh.
Mumford wasn't there. I don't know where he was. I assume he was back at the hotel writing a song that at some point goes, So Ann's sons come over, start talking to the Detroit Tigers. I'm not really involved, so I kind of tune it all out. When I come back into focus, Ann's sons are kind of talking smack to the Detroit Tigers about beer pong. They're like, hey, we'll whoop your butt in some beer pong. And the Detroit Tigers are like, we get paid very handsomely to put balls places. Right. Bring it. So I said, hey, fellas, my parents live about 8 minutes from here.
Oh, boy.
We could settle this. And I said that because I know both Ann's Sons and the Detroit Tigers have an entire floor to do whatever they want. So there's no reason to come to parents' house. It was complete fake hospitality.
Right.
Until they all turned around and looked at me and said, hell yeah, let's go to your parents' house and play beer pong. And I went, oh, crap. Because it is now 2 o'clock on a Sunday night. Technically Monday morning. Yes. My parents are not gypsies. All right, they have real jobs that start in like 5 hours.
Yes.
But I also can't look at all these dudes and be like, you guys, my parents. So I just said, whatever, we're going to roll the dice, see what happens.
Sure.
So we get there. First off, as we're leaving, my sister texts me. She says, hey, I'm out and about. If you get home before I do, will you walk my dog? I said, hey, unless you're out and about with the Dave Matthews Band, you better get your butt home because it's about to go down at Ma and Pa's house. So we get back to my parents' house, start throwing beer pong, and stuff got weird. Like weirder than I've already described. Like my sister, who is 30, ended up in her prom dress. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. God bless her for still being able to fit in it, but also the hell, right? So we, at one point in the evening, I go outside to partake in some illegal activities. And
I'm assuming the pot, not
the pot,
not murder.
Okay. No. Well, we were going to see where it went. Sure. And so Ann's sons come with me. But as it was the middle of the baseball season, the Detroit Tigers could not partake.
Right. Sure.
So they had to pretend like it was the playoffs and watch. And thank you. So, read an almanac. So we came back in from smoking, and my dad's downstairs, and he's upset. He's like, what's going on down here? And I said, well, this is half the Detroit Tigers bullpen. And this is Ann's sons from Mumford & Sons. And we're playing beer pong. And it was in that moment that I realized my father was no longer sure if he was actually awake. Because you got to look at it from his point of view. He walks downstairs. It's the middle of the night. He sees a bunch of weird dudes that he kind of recognizes. And my sister's in her prom dress. Like, things are weird.
Yeah.
And he's just confused. He's just like, is that Justin Verlander? And I said, yes, sir, it is. He goes, I don't know what's happening right now. And he walked upstairs. That was the last we saw of him.
Wow. He didn't say, is Kate here?
No, he was just like, what? And the whole next day I'm freaking out because my parents do a lot for me. I don't even be making them upset over some stupid.
Sure.
Right.
So when Dad gets home, I'm completely ready to take him out to dinner, buy him some drinks. And he walks in like he's had the greatest day of his life. And I say, what happened to you? And he's like, well, I woke up this morning and I hated you. I cursed your name all the way to work. But then I got to work and everyone started asking me why I looked so tired and exhausted. So I started complaining about my son bringing home the Detroit Tigers and Mumford & Sons and playing beer pong all night. And now I'm the coolest dude in the office.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Storms possible overnight, low 61. Saturday, 72. Cloudy, windy, scattered storms. Sunday, 47 for the high.
Okay, thanks very much, Christy Lee. Let's get back to the action.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Everybody's here. Hi, Josh Arnold, Christy Lee, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, Ace Cosby. It's Pie Day. We haven't talked about that yet. 314. Oh. I believe we have a pie coming in. Jess Hooker's going to bring a pie.
All right.
I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chickster. We were talking about the guy that was in Florida somewhere. He
Orlando,
arrested by the police, standing in the middle of a highway.
Oh, that guy. That was down in the Keys.
Down in the Keys? Mm-hmm. And he's having a party. Tell me about the party again. What was exactly going on?
Well, he was dancing naked on the Highway 1 wearing just a hard hat.
Man, that sounds fun.
Yeah, sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Smoking marijuana from a pipe while being detained by police. So he wasn't done with his party.
Hey, Christy, does the story make clear, was the hard hat, was there also an apparatus where 2 beer cans and a straw could be strapped to the sides?
no.
One would hope.
Yeah, one really wants that to happen.
They say construction hard hat, so I would assume it was probably a work hard hat.
Again, we're just waiting for the other guys from the Village People to be drunk enough to run onto the highway.
I want to say that those were like batting helmets and the construction hats when I was a kid. Those were a big deal.
Really?
When they came out. It was like for your favorite sports teams, you could wear whatever, yeah. I know batting helmets. I had like 2 or 3 Reds batting helmets. I remember that.
My husband has a Packer hard hat for the Green Bay Packers.
Was that a real one, or is it the kind you get French fries in?
No, it's a real one.
Okay.
He actually has worn it to
Do not
construction
besmirch
sites.
the helmet container at a ball game.
Oh, I love that.
Dairy Queen, remember when they had the Sundays that came in the little helmets?
God, and then you put it on your big head and it's too small to fit on. It's a hilarious
The dessert and a joke. I love it.
Kansas City Chiefs hard hat at Fanatics, $50. There you go. Can I get you one?
No, we were also talking about, I forget, why were we talking about the funny announcer voices today? It kind of came up with the, I guess one of the things that we were playing, had that announcer voice that like,
you played some TV show.
Oh, you were playing.
Oh, that's right.
That Broderick Crawford thing, right?
It was, we had a letter from a guy named Broderick, and we remembered the only Broderick was when I was a little kid. There was a show called Highway Patrol.
See, now here's where I need to stop in. We didn't do that. You did that. You heard Broderick and thought of Highway Patrol.
Who would you have thought of?
My friend Kathy, because her last name's Broderick.
That's a relatable.
Matthew Broderick.
No, well, it's not as universal as Broderick Crawford and Highway Patrol. You maniac!
Broderick Gallagher.
Who's that?
My uncle.
There you go.
That's close.
So now, Willie, do you have an actual Broderick that we'd know?
It's not the right way. It's Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have played Twist and Shout from
That's
Ferris
better.
Bueller, the parade, whole thing.
Yeah.
That's more universal than Broderick Crawford.
Sure.
Okay, well,
I think so.
but it's an excuse to play this piece from Mike Toomey about the funny announcer voices.
Oh, yeah.
From the past, and I particularly did you have the film strip guy, Christy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we did. I even did. Did you, Willie?
The guy that kind of talks like this.
Yeah, just old film strips.
Yeah.
And
No, and I was thinking about it. I was watching Sopranos, and Tony's watching a World War II documentary, and it's General MacArthur's worried about what the boys say back home.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
And I was at the tail end of the nuclear meltdown coming to a school near you. That thing.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
In the event of a nuclear attack, get behind your desk.
That'll
Duck
help.
and cover.
Yeah, we had that guy.
Thankfully, Jack Kennedy's heading to Cuba to figure it out.
Go get him, Jack.
See, that's exactly how it went.
Right.
Well, Mike Toomey nails it here, and there's also a tie into perhaps smoking too much marijuana. Here it is.
From Chicago, comedian Mike Toomey here with us. How's winter treating you? It's been rough all over the country. It's been
really horrible.
hot where it's supposed to be cold where it's supposed to be hot.
Driving in this blizzard, last week we got nailed with it, and I'm sliding. And this is the weirdest thing. This is where you start trying to apply your driver education skills to actual driving 30 years later or 20 years later. I'm sliding off the road, and this voice comes back in my head. Remember the films, the old...
Yeah.
When your car starts to slide... steer in the direction of the skid. Which I'm skidding towards an oncoming semi. It's that philosophy, when someone shoots you, move in the direction of the bullet.
That's that guy. I haven't heard. I'm getting all teary-eyed.
Fall directly on the knife. You know that guy, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to kill that guy. I mean, my nightmares I'd hear is because he did all the anti-drug films that they made in the 50s and never updated. At least when I was in high school, still running strong. The black and white, the kid with the crew cut. Billy got mixed up with the wrong bunch of boys. They want Billy to sample marijuana. Careful, Bill. It's the devil. Billy succumbs to peer pressure and underestimates the power of the evil weed. Look out, Bill. You can't stop that locomotive with your face. Too bad for Bill.
Oh, there you go. A little bit of Mike Toomey.
So good.
I just love that voice.
Yeah.
What if are they still playing?
I hope somewhere there is some school still playing those.
We didn't get that. We got like a cool like Carson Daly type guy. Like, hey kids, marijuana's not cool. You know what's cool? Reading. We had a lot of that stuff.
Okay, now.
Weren't those strips like I can remember? Don't play in a construction site, and they'd have the kid up on top of the. Right. Who's going to be playing in a construction site? I never.
Oh, it's fun.
Boys.
Yeah, that's a boy
Don't
thing.
play in a construction site. Be safe. Smoke Parliament.
This is where you hide your marijuana. Go up the stairs and ditch the weed.
Now, we did not have the very violent ones that my parents claimed they had.
The driver's ed ones?
Yeah, the ones that actually showed you.
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah, we had
the
those.
aftermath of the accident and stuff. We didn't have that.
That was fun.
That was awful.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's
Rough.
why I hate gore to this day. Could be.
Did you have, was your gym teacher the driver's ed teacher?
Yes, they were. Yeah.
My football coach.
One was a science teacher. One was a gym teacher. So, yeah.
Yeah, they can't pay those people enough.
Oh, the driver's ed?
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
You're risking your life.
Right.
Did you have the car where there's the brake over on the passenger side?
No.
Yeah, we didn't have that either.
Really?
Yeah.
We had our defensive coordinator on the football team who was the driver's ed teacher.
A little bit drunk.
Well, no.
Did he use the spirit stick on you?
No, not when I was driving.
Well, I learned very early on.
He brought that flavor to inside the car, I'll tell you that.
I did not make any effort ever to teach any of my kids to drive.
Oh, you had somebody else do it?
Absolutely.
Well, now you have to pay a service to do that. So.
Yeah, well, it's well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad taught me to drive, and he taught me how to drive a stick. The patience that must have taken.
Can you imitate the sound of the grinding?
And was it in his car?
No. It was one of my first cars that I bought like with my own work. I was
so you were
working.
grinding your own transmission.
Yeah, it was a little Ford Ranger.
I'm honestly a little jealous of that experience. All I have is my dad taught me to call his assistant and set it up.
Well, you're painting quite a picture.
What's so funny about that?
Now, in driver's ed, would you go out with like 3 other students?
Yes.
Yeah, same here. And I remember just being...
One driving, 3 in the back, and the teacher in the passenger seat.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
This was one driving, 2 in the back, and it was, oh, geez. Stephanie Altoff is driving today. And we were just so nervous.
I want to say I almost hit like a sign on the side of the road when I was driving.
Oh, okay.
Driving that, yeah. And I had no idea how close I was, but a guy, Mike Wilson, the running back on the football team, was like, Jesus.
Now, Willie, can you drive a stick?
No, I can't. Never had the opportunity to learn.
I miss it.
Yeah, me too. According to this, it says there's no precise stat. Estimates are between 7 and 18% of Americans that can drive a stick. I think 18 would be high.
I had one buddy in college who had a stick shift, and I'll never forget being in his Jeep Wrangler going on I-70 to go skiing where you're hills and just stalling out every 10 seconds.
Oh, geez.
And now he's great, but yeah, there's a big learning curve with that.
Do you think in your brain, if you're in England driving and you got the right hand and you were driving a stick, could you do it there? I don't think I could do it.
I don't think I could do it.
I didn't do it.
Man, that would be hard.
And I will never do it again.
Everything would be, because this, and I'm picturing me doing it, I got that. But this hand your left hand on the gear shift?
I will never do it. I will never do it again. Even with an automatic, I can't make that.
Yeah.
Switch?
I did it, but I don't know how.
I have a right-hand drive. I like it. I like that car.
Well, that's right, you do.
Yeah, because it's close to the edge of the road.
I don't think I could even do the right-hand drive without the automatic drive.
The thing is, if something happens very quickly, your instinct tells you what to do. But if it's backwards, I'd get it wrong.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Man, postal drivers have to go back and forth, don't they?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Well, coming up, we have
Can't use the drive-through.
coming up, we have a little tribute to the topless bar in honor of our arson story from earlier today. What else is coming up, Christy Lee?
Would you pay $15,000 to orgasm? We'll talk about that. And chewing on wood is in the news for a very interesting reason.
Oh, isn't that in the new copy of Morons Weekly?
Well, you're jumping to a big conclusion.
What are you talking about? Biting on your swizzle sticks all day long? You
Yeah.
love chewing
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah.
Nobody chews on wood more than him.
I know.
You're right. It just dawned on me.
That's true.
I'm not chewing, I'm sucking.
Okay.
Much like my material today.
You're doing great.
This is
More, what's it? Chuck Norris coming up.
Oh, you got more Chuck Norris?
Oh, yeah.
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
You know his work with Sticks, and he's going to be doing some solo stuff for us.
Cool.
We have a performance room right next to this room. You can see through the glass. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear? Greg found all the drumsticks.
Yeah, you need a couple more.
Can you hear us?
I'm back.
All right.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Okay. Are you going to... Is this...
I date tons of chicks. Well, I date one, but she weighs tons. Come on. Take your top off. Hey, Christy, what's in the news?
He likes those symbols.
That's very nice. Is that song called "Take Your Top Off"?
Yeah, that's my new tune. It's a big hit.
I like that very
Let me
much.
test you guys. You guys know music, right?
All right. Yeah, sure.
All right, okay. What song is this? What song is this? Name that tune.
Well, there's about 10,000
Yeah,
songs.
let's start that way.
could be.
That's the B-52's Love Shack. I thought you guys knew music. How about this one?
Love Shack.
Walk like an Egyptian. Come on!
That was good. That was very nice. Can I do requests?
Certainly.
Can you do Mississippi Queen?
Whoa, where's, hold on.
You need cowbell.
Here we go. Come on. That's all I know.
That was beautiful. You nailed it.
Hey, wait, what about a Honky Tonk Women from the Stones?
How's that go?
No, you got to
You
get
need
the
the
cowbell.
cowbell.
You got to get. I thought you knew music.
Come on.
I didn't know you were going to spin it on me.
There we go.
That's not it.
What's
It's
this?
dunk, dunk.
That's Mississippi Queen again.
How about this song right here?
I don't know.
That's a Pink Floyd tune right in the middle of the song. There we go. A little power, a little thunder for you.
I give up.
All right,
What was that one?
I know, it's just laying down some funk. Okay.
Lay it down.
Greg Hahn is our guest.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
I'm just getting old. I'm not doing this gracefully. I hate technology. I hate any kind of change. Have you seen this commercial for a car where they say the car can actually anticipate when you're going to have a wreck? The car can predict when I guess they got some kind of computer on board.
Right.
I thought, if that was really true, as soon as I hand the keys to my son, the damn airbags would go off. You know what I mean? But it's all this technology. Like I'm sure you guys probably have this. I just don't understand it. This like MySpace and Facebook.
Oh yeah,
Twitter.
I just don't. I don't understand the concept. Can you imagine being in a mall and going up to a complete stranger and going, "Psst, could I be your friend?" Denied. To be denied bail. That should be denied. And young people out there, I'm not saying I'm right. I know this is old man cranky talk. I really do. But I just don't understand. I see all these young college kids getting tattoos with like Chinese characters on their arm.
Yeah.
You think there's college kids in China getting "Get her done" tattooed on their arms? I find that unlikely, don't you?
That's very possible.
Now, this you don't have to be old or cranky for this to make you mad, but this is making me nuts. Have you noticed how lately when you call these tech support things, in my case, I was calling my credit card, but one of these 1-800 things, we know this has been outsourced for a while, but sure. Remember in the beginning how they try to pretend like they're American?
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that? They'd say, "Well, my name is Sean." You go, "Yeah, how's the weather in Calcutta today, Sean?" But now they don't even care. Have you noticed that? I'm serious. I called the other day, and the guy just told me his Indian name, and when they put me on hold, they're playing Ravi Shankar. They didn't bother to hide it at all, and I was getting so frustrated because I wasn't getting anything done. I kept saying, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. What was that? Please, excuse me. Could repeat that." And here's what I want you guys to do. It was a lot of fun for me. Maybe we'll start a movement. I started mumbling on purpose, like Boomhauer from King of the Hill or Gabby Hayes. I started going, "Yeah, they damn well so make up a thing in there, put someone down on him." He goes, "Excuse me, what?" I said, "Yeah, how do you like it up, Boom? Huh? Yeah. Try that on for size."
Help you win some tickets.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin. Hey. Hello, Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Ace Cosby's here. Got that joke of the day coming up. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Hello, Tom.
Hey, oops. Hey, Chick. Sorry. I'm trying to find out some. We were talking about driver's ed.
Yes.
And in some cases, it would be at your high school, and one of the teachers would also teach driver's ed. And I was also trying to find out if Willie could drive a stick. And you can't.
No.
Oh, you should learn. It's fun.
It's got to be harder to learn today because there's just not nearly as many available.
Yeah, I wonder what percentage
It is
of
hard. I think less than 10%, wasn't it?
I would have to be. But if you get a really cool car,
Yeah.
you get like a Porsche or something, you're going to want to have a stick.
That's why I bought my little Lotus, because it was a stick. I wanted to drive a stick.
Also, it'll keep you off the phone.
Yeah, it sure will.
Although now that I think about it, I guess it's probably you've got the phone built into the dashboard, et cetera.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't you?
Not older.
You don't pick up your phone and talk on the phone.
Yeah, I was just thinking of my stick shift car would be, it was, the old fashioned thing, but it was great. But now,
Willie, you had driver's ed at your school?
No, I took it around the corner, actually.
Oh, okay.
From private place.
Was it offered at all at your school?
No, it wasn't. When I was in high school, like, a lot of my friends didn't have access to it.
Gotcha.
I think it was kind of, or maybe the state I was in. All I remember, the guy that taught me wore sandals every day, and that weirded me out.
Yeah.
And then there was a girl, my older brother dropped me off, and he was smoking a cigarette one time, and she goes, "Hey, if your brother buys me a pack of cigarettes, I'll show you. I'll show him my boobs."
What?
Yeah. And then I was like, "Hey, will you buy this girl a pack of cigarettes?" He was like, "No, that's illegal." And then she was like, "No, but she'll show your boobs." He was like, "Dude, that's way more illegal.
Oh,
like, that's a child."
I want you to know I would have done it.
Yeah. I never heard this story. I'm ashamed of my older son.
Yeah.
I think it was probably good instincts on his part.
Yeah, I think a lot of schools have gotten rid of driver's ed, and you have to pay for it privately.
It's a shame. It was awesome.
It's probably an insurance thing, I would think.
We talked to our coach one time into letting us go through the McDonald's drive-thru in driver's ed.
Well, you got to learn how to do it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because we were like, hey, can we go to McDonald's? And he's like, no, we're not doing that. And we were like, come on, Coach Baines, we just want to go. And I was in the back seat. Somebody else was driving, and so another student was in the back seat. And I go, hey, we need to learn how to navigate drive-thrus.
Yeah,
it's really a
curves.
and he's like, yeah, we're not supposed to. We were like, come on. And he was like, I'm not going to sit there while you guys order a bunch of food. I go, we'll each get a cheeseburger. That's it. He's like, all right.
Did you?
Yeah, so we pull into the McDonald's drive-thru. I forget what the guy's name who was driving, but he's like, can we get 4 cheeseburgers, please? And the coach, the whole time, was like, I can't believe I'm letting you do this. This is ridiculous.
Did you buy him? Did you pay for his?
The guy goes, the drive-thru person goes, 4 cheeseburgers. Anything else? And I just remember the kid in the driving looking over at the coach, and coach looked at him and just goes, give me a large Diet Coke. And so then as we're pulling up, we get to the window to pay, and the guy, and that's when the coach realized, oh, I'm going to have to pay. So then he got back, and he was like, oh, geez, and he got his wallet out here. It was so awesome. Then we just drove back to school eating cheeseburgers.
That's great.
So fun.
Wow,
And it was fun.
He paid, huh?
Yeah,
Good for
yeah,
him.
He had to. None of us were carrying money.
Did you supersize yours?
I did not. A fun story turned into
Cute little Turned into a fat joke. Yeah.
We're not really people. We're just props.
Yeah, just a cruel master.
Yeah. Nothing to do about it. But just
terribly sorry.
Smile, and I understand.
But see, that's just it. You're not sorry.
If you're like Willie's age,
yeah,
and you've been driving for a long time, and you want to learn how to drive a stick, where do you go?
Yeah, I guess there are classes.
I mean, you just said like, if you ever want to drive a Porsche, as soon as I can afford a Porsche, I'll take the class. So
is there a place is there a school for?
I'm sure you could probably find one.
But sticks weren't sticks for like super fancy cool cars and really cheap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like my Volkswagen Bug.
They sort of transcended societal class.
I think now it costs more to get a manual transmission.
It does. Jay Leno, I think, we had a story where he was talking about how. Yeah, Jay. Now, when you want to buy a car with a stick, it actually is more expensive, right?
More expensive.
Jay, have you been reading anything lately?
Yeah, I've been reading this new Caitlyn Jenner book.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's a he said, she said.
By the way, that's an actual Jay Leno joke. And we all love it.
Yes, it's terrific. Jay's on tour. I highly recommend his show.
Did you ever drive a pickup truck with they call it 3 on the 3?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ever have that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little more tricky.
I think my grandfather had one of those.
Now that was still involved a clutch though, and it was just up on the thing.
Wow.
I learned on a Volkswagen Bug and some other car they don't make anymore, like a Simca.
Are you
was
ready?
called.
I learned on my girlfriend's friend's Chevrolet Monza. Remember those?
Nice.
The Monza.
Who had the VW Bug?
My brother.
Oh, that's fun.
Then it was actually stolen.
Oh. But it was, I don't know, Tom is a little too humble to tell you this. The VW Bug was stolen and became Herbie the Love Bug. That's right.
Most famous bug of all time.
That's where Herbie the Love Bug started in Shaker. That's right.
No, it was stolen in Boston.
Cleveland, Ohio.
All right, well, so much for having
Yeah, no fun there.
Trying to have a little joke.
That'll happen. Okay, this is staggering, this statistic. In 2023, the number of vehicles with manual transmissions, 1.7%.
Whoa.
They're not popular, are they?
No.
I thought it would be a lot higher than that.
You know, I had I never did find. I wanted the car I bought that I zip around in. The one I had first was 5-speed, and that's what I wanted. I mean, you can't forget it. They're all automatic now.
Wow. Yeah.
Maybe they're safer. I don't know.
Do you have to buy an older one to get the manual transmission then?
You would have to. Yes. Yeah.
But
If you used a manual transmission on a dirt bike, does that count?
Sure.
Changing gears with your foot?
Yeah.
I mean, that takes a special amount of
dexterity.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at it. I crashed into the fence at camp, but I practiced it.
Did you ruin the fence?
I didn't ruin the fence. I ruined my neck. I had a big line.
Is that why we're doing the benefit?
I had a big line. I'm like, yeah, that's why we're doing it. We got to replace the fence.
Well, let's go back over to the Silac Insurance News Desk. That's Christy Lee. What's going on?
Vogue magazine reports women are paying upwards of $15,000 to go on retreats in order to rediscover or find their orgasm. Pamela Madsen, founder of the Back to the Body, told Vogue, the reality is most women have never been taught how to access their own erotic energy. Her sexual wellness retreats aim to change that by offering experiences designed to help women embrace their sexuality, foster community, and feel good in their bodies.
If it works, I say great.
Yeah. I feel very bad for a lot of women that can't have access to this. Right. Because guys all discover this by 11.
Yeah.
It's such a bummer.
So easy, too.
Women in their 50s and 60s have to pay $15,000.
Practitioners, all certified in somatic sex education, use their hands, toys, and other tools to help women reach orgasm.
Okay.
Flashlight.
Flashlight?
Well, that's for the advanced class.
No, just for looking, not for poking.
Oh.
You want a headlamp, really.
Retreat exercises explore sexuality in various ways, ranging from sensual touch to meditation. Prices range from $8,000 to $18,000 per week.
Well.
Well.
How much just to go watch?
Oh, my God.
I'm asking for Josh.
Throws Josh.
Throw Josh under the bus.
Such a cowardly way to tell a joke. You're either fat or you're a creep. He's throwing you under the bus somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
throwing the
either
bus
fat or a creep. That's his son.
So this is the porno version of Stella Got Her Groove Back.
I think it's porn.
I mean, if you were going to make a movie out of this.
Well, if you're going to make a movie and make it a porn, it would be totally different.
Okay, Sheila, there's your tent. Here's the flashlight and the whatever it would be.
I think it looks a little more medical.
Flashlight.
The Horgasm 4000 vibrator.
The Horgasm.
Now they're whores.
Boy, you really know how to talk about ladies, don't you?
Art of portmanteau there.
Isn't there? If I'll bet you $100 there has to be a movie called Horgasm.
There probably is. There probably is. Yeah.
There's probably a series.
Yeah, there probably is.
Don't watch Orgasm 3 if you haven't seen Orgasm 2.
You know, and when you sit down and watch that movie, you need to hook it up with the Raycon earbuds.
Oh, that's
right?
very
Yeah,
good.
so nobody knows what you're watching.
Active noise cancellation with Raycons, capable of drowning out the most maddening of sounds. Raycons everyday earbuds are your quiet sidekick for the gym, work, or erotic cinema, or phone calls, offering premium audio that goes where you go. And Raycon's latest model, better than ever. A 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once, and Raycon's quick charge function. Just 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. Raycons start at just half the price of other premium audio brands with similar features, and Raycon's everyday earbuds, a spectrum of vibrant colors. And if you don't love them, something I've never heard tell of, but if you don't, they have a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom. 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds. That's buyraycon.com/Tom and get 20% off Raycon's everyday earbuds.
By the way, I just looked it up. There are 2 different films called Horgasm. One WH, one H. One of them apparently is about snowboarding. I don't know how that happened. I'm not kidding. Thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hello there, it's Ed from Ed Septic and Sewage. I'm here at this poor SOB's house. He got quoted $20,000 for a new system. I'm doing that same system for him, $500. I know what you're thinking. Ed, how can you do it so cheap? Well, first of all, this machine, stolen. That saves me a ton of money. Secondly, I'm not licensed or bonded. That saves me tens of thousands of dollars a year. So if you need a cheap septic, call me, Ed Septic. When things get hectic, call Ed Septic at the number below. From Ed Septic.
Charles was a young prince. He never thought he'd be king, finally ruling England at the age of 73. King Chuck. The Queen was his mama. Lucky Chuck. She used the Oxford comma. Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Now that his mama's gone, I hope he doesn't fail. What exactly did he do as the fancy Prince of Wales? King Chuck. His teeth and ears look big and funny. Bucky Chuck. Will they fit on stamps and money? Born in the royal palace, hands never callous. King Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. The Queen, she had her corgis. Chuck, Chuck. Prince Andrew had his orgies. Chuck, Chuck. He's wild, that brother Andy. King Chuck, Chuck. On Epstein Island, dude got randy. Prince Harry moved from good out to Hollywood. King Chuck. Chuck, Chuck. Charles loves the polo ponies. King Chuck, Chuck. And dressing up for ceremonies. King Chuck, Chuck. He wears a kilt, please don't stare. King Chuck, Chuck. He's not wearing underwear. Finally gets to rule, cause he's got the family jewels. King Chuck. He married Diana, they had a castle and a villa. King, but all the time he dreamed about the homely one, Camilla. King Chuck. Couldn't wait to get his hands on Horny Chuck. Said he'd like to be her tampon. Born in the royal palace, has the royal phallus. He's so old it won't be long, we'll have to write another song. King Will.
I wanted to ask about this. These are your
adopted
parents.
You are, that's
okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm adopted. I was actually left in a basket on the stoop of a fire station. And had I been a Dalmatian, they would have kept me. But
damn your luck. Huh?
Yeah, damn my luck.
No. But you were that's nice though. You were adopted, and you have a good relationship with your adopted.
I love being adopted. But people say things to me. I'm with my dad. A guy comes up to me, he goes, "You have your father's eyes." I'm like, "No, I don't even have his address."
Wow.
I think he lives near a fire station.
Somewhere.
You know, I feel blessed to be adopted, but I'm curious about my culture, my heritage. I kind of think I'm a light-skinned black man.
Really?
Based
Very
on
light.
what? Because I'm big, you know.
Yeah, oh, I got you. Okay. Banana.
People, exactly. That's why it's a fun word. People ask, are you English, you German, you French? I don't know. I'm adopted. All I know about my culture is they give away their children.
You ever put your nuts on an anthill?
No.
You haven't?
No.
Me and my buddies used to do that. We do anthill rides. Whoever could stay on the longest. Get your nuts out, ride an anthill.
See, these are the advantages to growing up in New York.
Yeah.
That never came up. There's a few activities in the big city. We never got to the point where, you know something, I'm going to just drop my nuts on the anthill for an hour.
Yeah. Maybe
and the great thing about New York is if you did drop your nuts on an anthill, no one would notice. They're just like, would
Have you seen the crazy guy on the anthill over on 3rd? Oh, yeah, he's nuts, isn't he? Yeah.
Wow. It's dangerous, though. One year they swelled up to look like a sack of kneecaps.
Kneecaps, you say?
Nice. We play gay chicken. You ever play this?
Gate chicken?
Probably not. Gay chicken.
Oh, gay chicken.
Hold on. Have you ever asked that question and got a yes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, gay chicken, yeah. I was in a gay chicken league for 6 years.
Chicks played it. I could tell.
Darn right.
I could tell he's got soft hands.
Love the gay chicken.
He's got soft hands.
Why do I think I don't want to know how this works?
I don't want to know.
Oh, no, it's a real chill game. It's, you stand there, you and your buddy stand there, you hold on to each other's penis.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And the
That's right.
first person to let go is gay.
That's right.
I see.
Gay chicken.
So in other words, you guys...
Now, if you look them in the eyes, you get a...
Tom Show. What have I done? Hello, Christy.
Hello, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Ah, that's the cool Willie.
He missed it.
Oh, hey, man.
Missed
There's
what?
Josh. There's Ace. I'm Chick at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. Fill us in, Tom. What's going on?
Well, you were just singing music from the great band, The Association.
Windy.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
it's going to be
windy.
windy in a lot of spots this next 24 hours. Yeah.
Or the way NBC News does it in the evenings. 78 million people are affected.
Yeah. No joke.
I'm a big fan of the band, The Association.
Yeah.
I love Cherish.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I love
Cherish is a word I'll never say in front of you.
I don't know that one. I know Windy because we do graces. Like at camp, we'd sing grace before meals. And there was a thanks be to God, the Father Almighty. Thanks be to God, the giver of bread.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, that's
Wow.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did they do a version of Enter the Young?
Oh, man.
They didn't.
That's Tom's favorite.
We're trying to stay away from that.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Chick, you started this.
There is a burger.
I'm
That's
aware.
kind of square. Everybody knows
It's Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Well, that got me thinking, Pat. I'm glad you brought that up. If you ever go to one of those restaurants where they do the themed food and all the dishes are named after some theme, it'll be
The rock and egg roll, something like that.
Yeah. What if there was a Bob and Tom Show themed restaurant? Like obviously you could have a pizza would be Krusty Lee.
Here come mine would be these liquor soap.
There we go.
No, not necessarily.
The Patty G melt.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Good.
See, and you could and the chicken patties or something. What would be a good one for McGee here?
What?
Yeah, if you had to be a restaurant item named
themed
after
restaurant after me. The chick patty. Chicken.
There you
go.
Chick patty.
You can have the hamburger or you can have a chicken patty. We call it the chick size.
I do the Willie cheesesteak.
What would Josh be?
I like the Willie cheesesteak.
Good, right there.
And the patty, was it the Patty G melt?
Yeah, I like that.
That's nice. The Krusty Lee pizza. Josh, any thoughts for you?
Krusty Lee.
Wait a minute. What was for Christy?
The pizza, the Krusty Lee.
Krusty Lee is what?
Yeah.
Krusty Lee.
I'm not crusty.
I know you're not. I've been there.
No, it's your
I've been there.
You're a big liar.
You know I'm not.
Yes, I know you're a liar.
Wouldn't you don't like the
Tell the
Krusty
world.
Lee, the pizza?
Well, whatever you like.
No, you can invent your own dish. What would you want it to be?
I don't know.
The Monte Cristi.
Oh, I like that
that's good,
better.
yeah.
Okay,
I love
good.
Monte
Josh, have you
Cristos.
thought of one for yourself?
My name doesn't necessarily lend itself to Arnold.
How about an Arnold bar?
I thought Eggs Benedict for a second because Benedict Arnold, but that's kind of messy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
How about
Josh?
Joshy, like a slushy? No?
Maybe. The Benedict's Arnold works.
I like that.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Is this the Bob and Tom restaurant?
Yeah, we're trying to.
What's your food?
I don't know. Ace, do you have anything?
An ace potato?
Ace potato.
Yeah, I was going to say Ace cream, but that sounds kind of gross.
Or Cosby chowder?
Tom, yours could be the
Cosby
Tom
chowder.
Grizz Waldorf salad.
Oh, there you go.
Let's try to stay away from.
Boy, he started
the
this
last
whole
name
thing.
Cosby. If you
No,
don't
I
mind.
liked it. Yeah.
Cosby chowder. It doesn't have clams. It has quaaludes.
No, you get really sleepy.
Cosby Mai Tai.
One cup of Cosby chowder and you're asleep before you can finish it.
Okay. Now I have another
You'd
idea.
have the Ace Cosby soup of the day.
Oh, yeah.
In line with the joke of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Or not.
I get on board.
I mean, I'm trying to play along.
Okay. So
And I give you kudos for trying.
Joshy jerk chicken.
Joshy jerk chicken.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, I see.
No. It would have to be Tom's a jerk chicken.
Give it to Ace, though. That's the stuff Tom was looking for.
Yes. I'm implying
Insults.
yes, as opposed to being a jerk, jerking would be the
right.
So jerking chicken, would that be what it would be? Yeah, we'll have to give this some thought. I'm sure that
we did.
Out there.
Yeah,
we did.
No, I think it needs more thought.
Doing this.
The Josh Horror Lovers Pizza.
That's right.
But you really do love setting a premise for all of us to play in.
And then being annoyed by it.
Yes, and going, you know what, I'll write about this. And then you email some guy and come back with terrible ones tomorrow.
I know it'll be Monday. Okay.
Breaking down the curtain there, Willie.
Too much.
And I've noticed something.
What?
It seems that you guys think that the green room, all bets are off when it comes to proper office behavior.
Okay, well, should I quote you in the last conversation we had?
I doubt it. What did I say?
I go, I believe we're having pie today. Christy said, boy, I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah, I
said,
did.
I believe we're having pie today.
And I said, what flavor?
And Tom said, fur pie.
Yeah, he sure did.
Now, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I think that some of you guys think that when you're in the green room, the decorum just ceases to exist.
minute.
You can say whatever you want.
Throw us under the bus.
When has decorum ever been in this building? Ever? I think the green room is.
Now, did you hear something that you objected to, or
no? It just dawned on me when I said that, that with some of the things.
It dawned on me that when I said that, I should chastise all of you.
I'm just warning you. Try to clean it up in there. Okay, sorry.
That's the cleanest it's been in there for a while.
Yeah, no.
Talk about don't do what I do what I say.
This is like when he crashed on my dirt bike and then took my dirt bike away because it was too dangerous.
Very good.
Did he really do that?
Just because you shattered your humerus into 60 pieces.
Well, it's because a guy drove into me with a golf cart. Never mind. Let's just get back to the, we have the Silac Insurance News Desk with Krusty Lee.
If you've ever been less than truthful in the dentist chair, you're not alone. A new poll out there reveals over half of people lie about their oral health.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I go to the dentist, I never cheat. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I floss every day.
So the polling companies run out of questions. Is that right?
2,000 Americans were surveyed, and it was commissioned by Aspen Dental. And it found over half of Americans confess they don't regularly floss. 60% of people lie about their dental hygiene, though, during dental appointments. Nearly half believe their dentist can see right through their lies, though. Well, of course, they're looking in your mouth.
It's why I don't lie to the
lies.
But I mean, the percentage that do is amazing.
Yeah.
65% of respondents said they do feel guilty about their dishonesty.
What?
Millennials, 30%, Gen X, 30%, felt the least guilty about lying through their teeth compared to older Americans.
We have the same dentist. I like our dentist.
I do, too. Alex is a great guy.
Alex is a great guy, and he gets all these awards.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, ironically, his biggest award is on a plaque.
There is some irony.
Pretty good.
You like that? You're laughing at that. All right.
Thought it was kind of funny.
Of those who lied to their dentist, 1 in 3 said they did so because they did not want their dentist to think less of them.
No, I don't lie to dentists. I don't lie to doctors. It's all...
There's two people you lied to.
Who?
Two people you lied to.
Oh, go ahead, Pat.
Your girlfriend and the police. That's
You're listening to Irish wisdom.
About 25% of those polled said anxiety is keeping them from visiting the dentist at all. And 70% said they brush their teeth for less than 2 minutes during a standard brushing session.
Oh.
That's why you need one of the machines.
That's what I do, yeah. It tells me.
Yeah.
It's standard, 27 minutes.
Whoa!
Yeah, you get in there.
13 and a half minutes upper, 13 and a half minutes lower.
You may lose a tooth, but they're clean.
So what do you mean you have the machine?
We have
I have a Sonicare.
Yeah. The Sonicare.
The machine, yeah.
It beeps at 30 seconds, so you know to move.
I think it's 2.5 minutes or 3. I forget exactly what it is, but yeah,
it tells you when to move to the next quadrant.
Now, are you like me? I have at least 5 different types of toothpaste.
No.
I just have 2.
Oh,
I have
okay.
1.
What kind do you have?
Crest something, and then a whitening one, and you use them together.
Oh wow! So it's like doing body work on a car.
Maybe
you put the two together, mix them up, and
yeah, you kind of do. Yeah, Smile Actives, I think, is the second one.
Yeah. Do you put the toothpaste in your mouth, or do you put it on the brush?
On the brush.
On the brush. I'm not a heathen.
You put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I do the same
No,
thing.
you don't. Really?
Every morning. Yeah, we've talked about
Hey, whatever works for you.
Do you also put ketchup in your mouth when you eat a burger? That's psycho.
Yes. Nope, I'm not above that, though. That's not
Sounds like a great idea.
Now,
You brush your teeth in the shower?
okay. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Do you really?
Absolutely.
you're eating something and you go, this isn't salty enough, lean your head back and salt it up?
No, I've not done that.
Pour salt in your mouth? No.
I know that practice
That's
exists
crazy.
because I watched you. But
That's like eating a chicken wing and taking the ranch like a shot. That's nuts.
Wait a minute. Sounds like a good idea. If you're just joining us, hey, thanks. We certainly appreciate your being here. We are right here. This is the Bob and Tom Show coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and we're discussing dental hygiene right now. And I think more people probably lie at the dentist than at the doctor.
Probably.
There's something about, I guess you're kind of embarrassed that you're not flossing enough. And
Well, a few years ago, look, I was not good at flossing in my 20s, early 30s. But then I went, this is so stupid that I'm not flossing, and I started flossing, and man, I love it. I can't go at night now without.
And you came in the other day after going to the dentist and said, "Isn't it great? I just feel so great about my
Yeah, it doesn't feel like torture anymore.
Right.
Remember, I was here last week and I went to the dentist and I go, yeah, they got on me about flossing. And I go, I'm never going to floss. And you go, oh, no, you will start flossing. And I was shocked by it. I think you
will.
I don't want to. It feels dumb. It feels stupid. I hate it.
So it's not a laziness thing?
No, I don't want to listen to my 5th grade health teacher. Get out of here.
What if they made those flossing? What if they made those flossing sticks with nicotine?
Oh yeah, give me one of those. Give me 3 of those. You kidding me?
We may have just had a great invention.
They do toothpicks that you can soak and stuff like that, and you can really get in there. Yeah,
But because we were talking about the Zyn tablets.
Yeah, they're not tablets
or packets rather. Yeah, that might work. That'd get you flossing away if you got your dose of nicotine. Don't you think, Christy?
No, well, you're asking the wrong person. I wouldn't know. Ugh.
Okay.
You never smoked, right? Never
I didn't
smoked?
say that.
Oh,
I
like the
usually when I was
sticks.
drinking. What?
I like those flossing sticks.
But you drink all the time, though.
Yeah, Pat. If I'm not here, I'm drinking. That's exactly right.
That's what we heard.
Now,
I'd like a drink. Who else?
Yeah, crack one open.
Am I the only one that Willie, I do not brush my teeth in the morning.
What?
I don't.
Before you come here?
Right.
It ruins your coffee.
Well, why would I brush my teeth when 15 minutes later I'm going to have a cup of coffee?
Because the bacteria.
Because you work
sitting
with
in there
people.
all night, and it's been.
But I brushed my teeth right before I went to sleep.
No, it's like Studio 54 for germs.
No,
it's like a nightclub.
I'm not too worried about it.
We are.
Have you guys ever experienced me coming in and you're like, oh, God, Josh's breath is awful?
Well, I don't get that close to you.
Right.
Every day.
Well, how come you don't say anything?
Because it's
I don't want to hurt your feelings, stinky breath.
it's horrible.
But I think, Tom, you recently read
and here's it's the question: should you brush your teeth before or after breakfast? And Willie's right; it's overnight. You got a little party going on in that mouth of yours.
But after breakfast, I could see. But you don't. I mean, you go 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah, I brush after lunch and after dinner and when I go to bed.
Oh,
that's it. Twice.
Yeah.
Not in the morning.
This says experts recommend brushing before breakfast. Plaque-causing bacteria. Excuse me.
Bacteria.
No, sorry. I go to the bacteria. Plaque-causing bacteria grows in our mouths as we sleep.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
Everyone knows that.
I don't think it causes that much plaque.
Well, yes.
I'll be honest.
We were talking.
And if dentists were being honest, they would say that.
Go like this. Do that with your hands some morning.
No, this gets this gets very complicated. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's right.
Well, I just started the water pick thing. I'd never done that before.
That's what I do. I thought that was good. I thought it was good to go with that. And they go, no, you need the real floss. The water pick is like a pre-workout. It gets everything loose, but then you have to go in there with the actual string.
Yeah, but I didn't know. It took me, what did I tell you, months before I realized, oh, you could put warm water in there, and because that really cold water is just awful on your gums.
Warm water, a little mouthwash, too.
That's
leave you
what
feeling
Josh
Well, I learned that,
told me
when Josh was telling me that's what he used before he had the bidet.
Yeah. I mean, it worked.
It smells like you're drinking out of it.
Yeah, but you got to make sure. I'm not an idiot. You have a separate tip for the one you use down there.
Of course,
separate.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, chewing on wood, speaking of teeth, might do more than just break down your lunch. A new research suggests it could actually boost brain power by increasing levels of a natural antioxidant, which in turn may improve memory.
Now, does this count? Toothpicks count?
A recent study published in Frontiers in Systems Neuroscience explored how chewing different materials affect the brain and found that chewing on wood compared to chewing gum led to a significant increase in a brain antioxidant called glutathione.
This is amazing.
Or glutathione.
What about
what wood are you chewing? Are you talking about toothpicks?
I go to the music store and buy saxophone reeds.
I'm being totally serious. The other day I was thinking about this. When I was a kid, like 6, 7 years old, I used to gnaw on my headboard.
Really?
Wow.
All right. Wait, did you just like the feel of it on your teeth?
I don't know why I did it, but
Chicks checking out.
Chicken said that's enough.
It sounds like
I may have to leave too.
It sounds like an insensitive word that like doctors would use for kids with developmental disabilities. Yeah, the kid's a real wood chewer.
You're right.
Maybe it was good for his memory. Do you have a good memory?
Remember that?
Comfort out of it.
Wow, that is really interesting.
Really interesting.
Wouldn't there be bleeding gums and
Chewing on wood?
lip splinters?
Well, I don't think you're going out and breaking a stick off of a plant and chewing on it every day.
I love toothpicks. I've become a toothpick guy.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
In public?
Man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, you chew on those coffee stirrers all day.
But he doesn't walk around the grocery store. I'll keep a toothpick in if I'm in the grocery store.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then do you like do the thing where you pry and then bing?
Shoot I just have it in my mouth.
Shoot what's left of that burger out into the. Now, is your mirror?
It couldn't have been a salad.
Did you guys know that when we're in here, we're also on TV? Did you guys know that?
That's really interesting that Ace
I
was
used to
chewing
gnaw
his.
on my headboard.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Were you
like? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have a question.
Okay.
Were you breastfed?
I don't know.
Maybe not. Yeah. Josh?
Was I breastfed? I believe so.
You don't know.
I don't remember ever chewing my headboard, though.
For a second, I thought it was say, I don't remember chewing my mom's boob.
Yeah, I'll have to ask her if I ever really gnashed down on it.
Ace did say no.
No, yes.
But was it comforting? Do you remember anything about it?
Well, I used to sleep really weird. I would sleep with my head against the headboard.
Huh.
Like this.
Yeah.
And maybe
Step
I just got
against
up
it.
and...
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
Interesting.
Made you feel safe. That's okay.
Right.
Did it taste like anything? Like a stain? Or?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
People suck
well,
their thumbs. He sucked on wood.
Okay.
Yeah, I was ahead of my time leaving, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I'm a trailblazer.
Now, Ace, were you a pencil chewer?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
You were a pencil chewer?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, that always grossed me out.
And that's wooden.
But there was something kind of satisfying biting into a pencil.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was literally just chewing this pen. Sorry, Chick.
Biting into a Super Bowl, there was something satisfying about that.
Remember those Nerf footballs? Just take a bite of one of those things.
Yeah.
What? They would break off. They,
Yeah, right. I know. You ruined it.
No, the foamy ones. Yeah, no, it breaks off. It's ruined.
Yeah.
You keep it at the pool for the rest of the summer.
Exactly right.
Wow.
Things
Okay.
just feel good in the mouth.
Boy, we've covered a lot today.
So having wood in your mouth makes you smarter.
Yeah.
No wonder Pinocchio's girlfriend is so bright.
Mom.
Filthy joke.
Yeah. Sucking on a puppet.
Sucking
on a puppet.
And so forth.
Okay, thank you very much. Time now to check in with Mr. McGee. Actually, no, it's not. It's time to check in with Josh.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
But I think Chick would agree with me.
I certainly would.
That if you're a shoe guy, if you have a thin, flimsy liner in there, you know that's no good.
Oh, that's a one-way ticket to Sadville, my friend.
It sure is, or discomfort.
It's like a big hunk of bologna in your shoe.
Yes, it's nothing.
And your feet are going to smell like bologna.
It sure could.
No one wants that.
Then you got to put mustard on them, and it gets real weird.
Yeah.
Anywho, when you if you're experiencing back pain, hip pain, knee pain, it could be because you don't have the proper foundation, and Orange insoles will give that to you. They offer arch support and a deep heel cup that work better to support your body.
When you read that, I always want to go, the hip pain's connected to the knee pain, the knee pain's connected to the ankle pain. Yeah, the
back pain's connected to
Pat, work on that.
Back pain.
Poor feet.
Oh.
You need the Orange insole.
Perfect. That's what we need. Pat, get going. All right.
Think of a table. If it's wobbly, it doesn't have the proper support. Are you wobbly? Are people setting plates on you? They might think you're a table.
Are people gnawing on you?
I think extending the analogy that far is a smart idea. That'll really get people thinking.
I can sense your sarcasm, but we're not sarcastic when it comes to Orange insoles. They've released their brand new Orange Sport insole. A lot of athletic shoes lack true support. These insoles will help you out when you're walking, running, training. The Orange Sport features their new and exclusive O-foam technology. It has a thin athletic profile, and it offers 3 times the durability and 40% more energy return than those normal athletic shoes. Find the right Orange insole for you, whether you wear work boots, dress shoes, sneakers, cross-country skis, maybe. There's no cutting required. These insoles are true to size. They include sizes 15 and up. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. Plus, Orange insoles come with a 60-day "we want you to be happy" guarantee. So there's nothing to lose but that back pain and hip pain and knee pain. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
Thank you very much, Josh. Got a nice letter here from Kayla in Cincinnati celebrating her 5th anniversary today, Pi Day. Well, congratulations, Kayla.
The pie has arrived, by the way.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to say to Kayla, hope you can join us. We are going to be broadcasting from Greater Cincinnati coming up on Thursday, March 27th. We'll be at Smoke Justice in Covington. The occasion, of course, Major League Baseball opening day with the Cincinnati Reds. The next day, Friday, March 28th, we will be celebrating the Toledo Mud Hens in Toledo at Glass City Center downtown. Both shows start at 6 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Brought to you by Field of Dreams Whiskey and more. We got a really cool T-shirt. And by the way, this is really interesting. On our Cincinnati show, we're going to be selling the T-shirts and giving the money to a great organization that buys special gowns for kids at the Children's Hospital that look like superhero gowns. It's such a great program. I'm so excited.
That's wonderful.
To be helping raise some money for this. So, and even if you don't want one of the shirts, we'll tell you how you can make a donation to this great charity. I'm really excited about it. It'd be so cool if, when you're a kid and it's rough in there, all of a sudden you're dressed like a superhero.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That is truly, the word is overused, but it is awesome. Details on that all coming up. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
846 Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Ace Cosby. Coming up today in history, and another little treat for you, a little surprise. I'm kind of excited about. I'll also remind you of a couple things. We have a special app you can download. It's the iHeartRadio app, and you can listen to this show anywhere you are. You can listen to Q95 all the time, no matter where you are in the U.S. of A. And also, every once in a while, we'll throw out a little contest that involves touching a special button on your phone when you have the iHeartRadio app. It's free.
How do you feel about this, Tom? What's the buzz? Tell me what's a appenin'?
And then what's the
appenin'?
I like that.
Yeah, because you're talking about the app then.
Yeah, maybe Appy Days. Do you like that better?
Hey, shut up. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Josh Arnold over there making trouble.
Yeah, man.
There's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Willie Griswold here.
What's up, dude?
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Somehow not gnawing on his bed right now.
You're never going to forget that, are you?
I'm Chick McGee, and I won't forget either. I tried to use the bathroom during the break, and every bathroom had a Griswold. Couldn't quite believe it. Hello, Tom.
Hey, what's going on? We have a couple little treats coming up.
I like treats.
I think if we go up to the satellite on the big screen, we'll be able to. There we go.
Oh, hey.
It's Jeffrey Oskey. Jeffrey, how are you, sir?
I'm great. I'm at the Failed to Mention news desk. It's Casual Friday. I forgot a tie and a shirt. So I'm excited, though. We have a new sponsor. Our old sponsor, Willie's Waterbed Warehouse. The only buy here, fill here warehouse for waterbeds has gone out of business. Luckily, it's been replaced by Willie's Zesty Mustaches. He grows it, he wears it. Why grow any mustache when you can grow a zesty mustache like Willie?
Here, here.
Yeah.
Now, we give you a lot of the news, but we don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Here's Jeff Oskey with Failed to Mention News.
Last week was National Sword Swallowers Day. What you failed to mention, in case you were wondering why all the husbands have been walking around with smiles on their faces. Legislation has been put forth in Kansas for raccoons to be legalized as pets. What you failed to mention, but Johnny's parents let him have a raccoon. Well, Johnny's parents are a bunch of rabian-infested morons. A man was arrested at customs for trying to smuggle cocaine that had been stitched into a wig that the man was wearing on his head. What you failed to mention, talk about your drug rugs. A woman by the name of Soon Bang was arrested for running a house of prostitution.
Naturally.
What you failed to mention, she's hired the defense team of dismissed and not guilty for her. No?
Oh, I see.
Her name is Soon Bang.
Bang, yeah.
Dismissed.
Yeah.
A woman was arrested after locking a man in her storage unit for over a week. What you failed to mention, man, these storage war episodes are getting out of hand. And finally, Tiger Woods is out of the Masters after rupturing his Achilles tendon. Well, you failed to mention, to rehab his injury, doctors recommend that he try swimming and all that poon and money of his. I'm Jeff Oskey, and this has been the news that we failed to mention.
Jeff Oskey. We needed that.
Yeah, we did.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Yeah, that's real. That woman named Soon Bang.
I did not know that.
Yeah, here's
I missed that story.
It's she's from New Jersey. Her name is Soon, S-O-O-N.
Yep.
Last name is Bang. She was charged with operating a brothel
Well, you don't want late bang running.
in New Jersey. And I believe Chick said her cousin Loud Bang.
Oh.
Was it Loud Bang?
Loud Bang has a fireworks store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Time now to review today in history.
Oh,
It's always
okay.
exciting. Yeah.
It's Pi Day, March 14th, 314.
I'd like to say happy birthday to my nephew, Alec.
Alec?
Yes. Happy birthday, Alec. Love you. Proud of you.
How old is Alec?
I will find out.
You love him that much, huh?
He's in college.
Oh, wow.
Did you send him $5 in a card?
I will Venmo him some money, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How much?
I do this.
I say we vote.
Okay.
I say 100.
I think you're lying.
100? He's in college.
Each.
I don't think you're 150.
He's in college.
No, it's $50, but
No, send him a rack.
I do this thing. I'll send him for like $54.35 because I say I'm not buying you a card. I'm just giving you the money for the card. I've done that since they were little, and they always get a kick out of it.
Oh, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's very good. That's very sweet. Happy birthday, Alec.
Yes.
Maybe you can buy a case of Busch Light, and he can become Sir Dude of the party night the second.
He doesn't drink, but I will
get him to start.
Yeah. If I introduce him to the idea of Sir Dude the party night, maybe he will.
This whole thing called life's going to go a lot easier. If you
Yeah, it works. That and, carton of cigs.
Drink.
Get them going. And,
Fine line, isn't it, Pat?
Pat, on this date in 1794, Eli Whitney received a patent for
cotton gin.
The cotton gin.
He gets excited when you talk about gin.
Yeah, I mentioned gin. Let's see. Happy birthday, Albert Einstein.
Oh, yeah.
You know his famous formula, Christy?
E equals MC squared.
That's right. And MC squared.
That I knew that.
No, I'm pleased that you know. MC squared, of course, now the famous DJ.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know Einstein also responsible for Grecian formula. Isn't that something? Yeah.
Who knew?
Grows hair.
Oh, I was going to say, he didn't use it.
It dyes hair.
Oh, it dyes hair.
Yeah.
Well, by the way.
Grecian formula dyes gray hair.
I can stop.
Please don't.
You know, Albert Einstein had a twin brother.
Oh, is that right? This counts, by the way.
Well, Albert was brilliant, and his brother Frank was a monster.
Oh,
yes.
there you go.
Frank Einstein.
Oh.
Ace's Joke of the Day brought to you by Sleep.
That does not count. That does not count.
Does count.
I like everything happening.
No laughs whatsoever. Einstein was famous for the so-called theory of relativity.
Sure.
Which is, you don't let your relatives stay at your house for more than one day. I think. A happy birthday to the great Michael Caine.
Oh, I like him. He's a good actor.
Michael Caine.
Yes.
Great
good
actor.
Michael Caine.
Happy birthday to
Ruby.
Steph Curry in the news today.
Yeah.
4,000 three-pointer last night.
Was he a sports player?
Mm-hmm. Now, that's like making one three-pointer 4,000 times. Maybe that brings it into perspective for you.
Happy birthday, Simone Biles, the great gymnast.
She's very good.
And then here's a really important thing that happened in history. I'll give this one to you, Pat. This man invented this, patented it on this date in
cotton gin,
1889.
Ooh.
This is an easy one for you, Pat.
I don't think so.
Ferdinand von Zeppelin.
Oh, okay, he invented Led Zeppelin, the band. Everybody knows that. There's a movie out right now.
Led Zeppelin, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty good.
He called it the navigable balloon.
The Zeppelin.
You could drive it around. Not as popular as they once were.
No, you don't see them that much anymore.
Yeah, and my line of hydrogen laws suck T-shirts never really.
Boy, you're still whipping that joke home, aren't you?
Never really took that one to task.
Maybe this time. Hydrogen laws suck.
Once again, we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
We have my favorite former lumberjack is in the studio. He is comedian Greg Hahn.
Hey, all right. Thanks for having me here. Hey, Chick, we're going to Vegas?
We're going to Vegas. We're going to get a glass of crazy, and we're going to Vegas.
Little blackjack?
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Hit me.
I don't know how to play it, just like yelling, hit me.
Hit me.
19, hit me.
Hit me.
27, keep hitting me. Take the $700. What is this, a free rum and coke? How do you guys stay in business? Then I throw the dice. That's what I do.
Hit me.
I bring my own dice. I throw them anywhere I want.
Greg Hahn is here with us.
High-limit restrooms.
Oh, Greg is one of my favorite people. Now, before we get to the action, you've never met Jessica before.
Hi, Jessica.
Isn't she
Hi,
pretty?
Greg.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice blue eyes.
10.
Now, let's like you look a little bit different. You've
What's
got
going
kind
on
of
with me?
We have kind of a lumberjack shirt on that I like very much.
It's a summer theme. It is. It's very
plaid,
nice.
yes,
thanks,
very
Josh.
nice.
Josh, madman. Is that right?
Now, your hair looks.
Shows, yeah, what's going on with this?
Your hair looks a little different.
I'm wearing a mood wig.
Oh, okay.
wig.
Nice.
Oh.
No. You've got a nice set of hair up there.
Thanks.
What color's your hair today?
It's a new shade of fake. Bullseye maple. Witness protection 22. Bozo 6. Yeah.
It's a new shade of fake.
Yeah, a little chocolate thunder.
Yeah.
What was it, Bozo 6? What'd you say?
Yeah. Bozo 9.
Bozo 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the mood wig. That would be funny.
It's darker than normal.
It is?
Yeah, you don't
It
stick
is.
with the same fake color?
No, I don't know. I glance at it.
You just
every
get what's
now
on
and again. I keep
sale?
moving.
What is that? Looks like you're doing Elvis just before the end.
Oh, it does not.
It's a little Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Not that dark.
Well, it's good to see you, Greg. I got a story for you.
Oh.
Now, I happen to know a couple things about you. Marine Corps, what you were exiled as what?
Captain by the time I got. Man, I was
Captain?
lucky to be in the Marine. Marines are so great.
Okay.
Oh, you learn stuff. Like now, if I'm on a bad date, I just call it an airstrike on my own position.
But I happen to know that you have a couple of hobbies. You're a drummer.
Yeah, I like the drums.
You like to play the drums. As you say, bringing the thunder, I believe. is the
Right,
way
that's
you
with the
refer
double
to it.
pedal.
Sure.
For
You have the
drummers, you know
condo.
that?
You
Double
have the,
bass drum.
You have the uptown condo. It's
Well, my
very nice.
condo is very, I designed it myself. A lot of ladies don't realize a single man designed my condo. Like the ping pong table faces the drum set. Feng shui!
Greg, how's your dating life?
Are you kidding me? It's the best. I don't mind being exclusive as long as I can date a few other girls.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like to get down on one knee. You know what I mean? I say, would you like to be worked into the rotation? Thank you. No, I'm dating a beautiful girl. She's lovely. She's from the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a professional clogger.
Okay.
Not a toilet she can't clog. Come on, everybody.
Come on.
There's no jokes in here.
Wake up, people.
Well, that went from bad to worse very quickly.
You using the dating apps, Josh?
I'm not, no.
Come on, get in there.
They work.
It's a good time. They do. For me, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, really?
In prison, yes. I approve everybody. You know what I mean? Prosthetic head, yes. Dude in wig, close enough. Nothing.
They don't hit your back.
Bloodbath.
Like them all.
I like Josh's answer. They work. You don't want to date.
I'm not ready.
And there's somebody in your house.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
Square, I want to square and tell Jessica how it works.
How does it work?
Hey, let me tell you something, Jessica. You play hard to get. I play Gone for Life. I got stuff with a cold shoulder. It's called Scorched Earth.
He's right. That's the way he does it.
I stayed with this girl. I say, you want to go to dinner? She said, I'll let you know a little later. So I'll let you know right now. I already ate.
What a catch you are.
You don't like girls to play hard to get?
No, I don't tolerate it.
You don't tolerate it at all.
I'm out.
And now, what's your day like? You wake up. You wake up at your.
That's a great question. What is your day like?
You wake up at your
compound, your home.
Well, no, you live in a condo, right?
Yeah, I got the condo. I got the drum set. I got the ping pong table. The whole thing. I got the bird feeder. You want to go 4-to-1, sugar to water?
Oh, you have hummingbirds.
Water to sugar.
Yes,
yeah, sit out
hummingbirds.
there for about 3-4 hours.
Watch the hummingbirds.
Get a lot of furniture in your place.
Not a lot of furniture. As a matter of fact, I'm going to change things around now.
Oh.
And I'm wondering, do I want to get like a full-blown, unapologetic orange shag carpet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that answers that.
Okay, good.
Well,
Do you
your
have a-
condo's tastefully decorated.
Not
isn't
really.
it?
It's solid colors. It looks crazy.
Oh.
It's it's pretty. It's clean. It's
Okay.
bright.
You
But I
keep
might rip the
things
carpet
clean?
out. Yeah, I keep things clean.
So you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say,
What am I? Okay, right. Well, compare myself to other guys. Serious guys. They have wives, kids, and whatnot. I look at myself. What are you? Some kind of genius? How's that bit go? I can't remember my bits. I got to be doing the bit to remember it.
You wake up every day and you go work out.
I walk around. I drink a little coffee, walk around. You know what I do on a show day is I hold perfectly still. I put the air conditioner on frostbite. I don't move. I never bring a date because I can't waste energy during the day. I got to go bananas at night. You know what I mean? But if you bring a date somewhere, you're playing a comedy club. She's like, let's go to a water park or something. I got to explain to her, I am the water park at 8 o'clock tonight. Hold still. Be quiet. AC.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee.
Hey.
Sorry. At the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Making trouble. There's Josh Arnold. There's Willie Griswold.
Josh Farney.
Hayes Cosby's here. Jess Hooker joins us. Hello, Jess.
Hey, guys.
It's Pie Day. I'm Chick McGee. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. Hello, Tom.
And it's 3.14. I don't know the rest. I know someone's
say pi.
figured it out to 22 trillion digits.
Oh, jeez.
Has that recently happened?
That's got to be fun. In any event, it is Pie Day, P-I, but we're having P-I-E. Thank you very much, Jess. What kind of pie do we have here?
So this is an original recipe. I came up with this by myself.
Oh, boy.
I know. That's exactly how I
Wait,
feel.
you look like Jess. You're standing, you're wearing baggy clothes. You look like a British rapper right now. Does that make
Is that
sense?
the vibe? You
like
like
you're in the
it?
booth
Yeah.
right now, about to get going.
Yeah.
Sorry, a little distracted.
It's MC Trafalgar.
So I wanted to do something morning radio inspired. So this has a coffee base with a little bit of orange extract for the orange juice kind of thought. And I like chocolate and orange together.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then I added some chocolate because I originally was going to put some bacon in there as like a breakfast pie, but I got a flat tire on the way to the grocery store yesterday, so I had to improvise, and I added chocolate instead. So it's a mocha orange coffee pie.
It's great.
I'm kind of glad that you didn't put
the bacon. I know.
Me too.
Now I am too.
Yeah, it's good.
Actually, it's not
be
bad.
better if we had some bacon in it.
I know.
It's like I'm gnawing on wood. Tom's a fan.
It's good. Yeah,
Good. I'm glad you like
with
it. It
I am with
has-
Christy. I would not want the bacon in there.
Yeah, it has like a mince texture. It's not really a pie. It's almost like maybe a brownie texture too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It tastes
kinda
like a brownie. It's
Yeah.
very good.
Great restaurant in Cincinnati called Daylily, and they have a cortado, a coffee drink that tastes exactly like
Oh, that's fun.
so good.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
perfect.
calling her a hack.
No, I'm saying it's delicious, and it makes me think of a great place that when I visit my buddy Dave in Cincy, we go get the pie drink. Is what I'm gonna call
Nobody
it.
cares about Dave.
We're going to tell a story.
And by the way, you see him tell him I said he could go to hell.
Not Dave.
Dave, that damn Dave.
Dave, the Washington Football Club fan that has all the memorabilia.
No, he's a Bengals fan that works for the DEA.
Boom.
Oh, sorry.
I know
I was lying to
I'm very
Chick trying to get him to.
It's
Dave.
very good, Jess.
Okay, great. I'm glad you guys like it.
Hey, Jess,
Happy Pie Day.
can you help me here? We are going to be doing something special when we're in Cincinnati, and
Getting along in front of company?
no, don't
my
be
hardest job.
Don't be ridiculous. We're going to be selling some T-shirts, and we're giving the money to a very special program that's associated with the Cincinnati Children's Hospital.
Yeah, Brave Gowns. A mother and son came up with the idea to do superhero-inspired gowns for kids who are going through some maybe tough procedures at the hospital. So
And
I know how good I would feel if I got to put on a superhero.
I've seen some of these kids. It's
They're awesome. They are
They
so
look
cool.
like capes,
Yeah,
kind
they're
of. So
very
yeah,
cute.
yeah. But it's
Yeah.
called Brave Gowns, and all the money that we raise selling our charity T-shirts will go to Brave Gowns.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
We got a nice letter from someone explaining how they were, and both you and I have experienced being at a hospital with a child for quite a while. It's such a great idea. It's so simple and fun. So and if you don't, we'll explain how you can donate to the cause, even if you don't want one of our dumb shirts. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's the highlight of fashion. We've only been trying to design them for 3 weeks now. I think
3 weeks.
they're done now. Finally.
Yes, they are.
Okay, good. Okay, we'll post them on our website, and we'll be selling them. We're going to be doing this show. Let's see, it's Thursday, March 27th. We'll be at Smoke Justice a cool restaurant bar in Covington. We'll be there at from 6 to 10. And we'll also have a nice commemorative poster for the event.
Very nice.
Now, this is Cincinnati Thursday and Toledo Friday?
Toledo Friday. And in Toledo, we're going to give the money from the shirts to the Ronald McDonald House.
So on Thursday in Cincinnati, is Dave going to be there?
Dave's Dave's our guest host.
Oh, he better not be.
Yeah,
there's going to be a problem.
He's going to be sitting at the bar with Rob Haney.
There's going to be,
and I'm buying drinks for Rob. He's going to be plastered by the time we go on the air.
Thank goodness Rob's going to be there. That offsets Dave.
He's an expert on the Cincinnati Reds.
I love Rob.
We have also.
You can dislike Dave all you want. You leave Rob out of it.
I said Rob's going to offset the awfulness of Dave. Look who his best friend is.
Come on, this guy didn't do anything.
See?
Now, what's the name of the place that has the good?
Daylily. Man, you'd love it. It's a beautiful place. They do a great sandwich. They do like a good protein bowl thing and a great coffee that I love.
Shame I can't go there.
Why can't you go?
Dave.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Well, that's what's happening. Thank you, Jess.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but we're looking forward to those very special broadcasts. Now, we have only heard one song from Mr. Godwin today.
I know.
You know, you just said we have.
We have.
We have.
It's the cake.
That was good pie.
We've only heard the one song from Patty G today.
He's very
temperamental.
Yeah, it's very temperamental today.
Is it because St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner?
Oh, that's right. It's Monday.
I missed that. It was a big week for me.
Do you want to sing don't you have a St. Patrick's Day tribute song?
Yeah, I could find that if you'd like.
Would today's show perform? Today's show be a possibility?
Apparently, Pat wasn't a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
I don't want to impose or anything. No. You know, you're sitting there.
Oh, looks like we're close. Wait a minute.
He's picking up the guitar.
For the guitar.
It's a start.
There we go.
Sounds good.
Now, you're of Irish heritage. Is that correct?
What?
No, I'm German.
Okay.
Yes, my grandparents are from Ireland, and my dad, even he had an Irish accent because my grandparents were around a lot. So yeah, very, very Irish.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like St. Paddy's Day at all. None of us.
Why?
The real Irish. Why? Because St. Patrick's Day is for amateurs. So posers, mark your calendars. You're not even Irish, and you don't know how to drink. I am a damn professional when it comes to drinking alcohol. I take St. Paddy's Day off, because for me the whole day stinks. You're wearing a stupid t-shirt that says, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." But your name is Vicky Plashinsky, and your beer is a stupid green. St. Patrick's Day's for amateurs, so back off Jack and cram it, sir. I like to pace myself. No one here knows how to drink. I party hard all year, and I only drink brown beer. And I take St. Paddy's Day off because I'm in rehab or the clink. One little laugh at the end. Y'all heard it yesterday?
It's a nice song, Pat. I like it
very much.
Why do you do that to yourself?
Hurt myself?
Yes. A lot of people didn't know we heard that yesterday. Just be happy.
I did.
Yeah, I sure did too.
Be happy and joyful.
It was only
love
yesterday.
your beautiful songs.
Last break.
You said, last.
Hey, you know what's on the number one?
Coconut boat, baby.
Oh, it's his head.
Coconut boat, baby. Coke in the boat. Yeah.
Something about a cocaine on a boat.
Tom makes me do it every time. It was funny the first time. Now we're
It was heading up his butt.
Wow.
Coconut boat, baby.
You all sing along, don't
It's a shame you didn't put Coke in the Boat on your new album. It might be number one.
Like the system below, like the system below, the rectum of Ella Fitzgerald.
Well, actually, we have a sunken Lake Superior ship in the news coming up.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Newly sunk or
newly discovered?
Wow.
130 years ago, it sank.
Indeed.
Oh, we're entering the age.
With that story.
They're going to start discovering all these old wreckages because of the newest technology and
or all these old wrecks. Yeah.
What did I say?
Wreckages?
That's I meant to say wreckages. That's the more sophisticated way to say it. The original was the wreckage of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
You know what that's revenge for, Tom? Over exaggerate when you called me out on that the other day.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's been mad about that the whole week.
I've been stewing.
Harshing you in the green.
Have you really?
No.
Are you interested in purchasing peace of mind?
Yes.
Of course you are.
And you can't over-exaggerate peace of mind, right, Josh?
That's where Simply Safe comes in. We trust Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Studios. They're in charge of our security and with their cameras up and down the hallway, making sure Pat Godwin's A-okay.
Yes.
Traditional security systems only take action after somebody's already broken in, and that, of course, is way too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection, prevents break-ins before they happen. Simply Safe has AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents that can monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. They can see and talk to them in real time, activate spotlights, and even call the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees. Monitoring plans start at around $1 a day. 60-day satisfaction guarantee or your money back. Visit simplysafetom.com. Claim 50% off a new system. Such a deal with a professional monitoring plan. 50% off and your first month free. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. I understand I saw Dr. Tom Whiskey, I think, driving up in his horse and buggy.
Boy, lucky him.
Good chance he may be stopping by.
Excellent.
Well, that'll be fun. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Ow. Back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
This is one of my favorite tunes, by the way.
Tom's going to do one of his big hits.
Oh, yeah. It is, actually. It's
a huge hit.
One of the better ones. Yeah, all set over there, Tom?
I beg your pardon? Who are you speaking to?
Oh.
It's that strange European accent that
Yes,
you can't quite place.
Yes, hello.
I'm sorry, your name, sir?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Good morning, Mr. Bonjour.
Oh, that's very funny.
Oh, yeah, we said.
You must be the chick, the funny one. Yes. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch your name.
I haven't thought of one yet.
I see.
It's Peter Maird, isn't it? Or
I think it is Peter Maird.
Peter Maird.
Something like that?
Yes. That would be very fun.
He's the crappy artist, isn't he?
Dick Maird? Yeah.
Ricardo Maird. Yes.
Ricardo Maird.
Excuse me, darling. I hate to interrupt you, but there's something I must tell you. I will sing for you now. In a minute.
Let it come around.
I will sing after the band comes around.
It's the band's fault.
If you find yourself in Holland, they'll say to you, how yaman? In France, they'll say, fermez la gueule. In Athens, you'll hear scarmont. In Berlin, it's Helden Sie die Schnauze! In Jakarta, it's simply bon com. Let me translate for you, darling. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Coming around again.
Has there ever been a topic on which you don't expound. Has there ever been a moment when your mouth wasn't making a sound? Have you ever had the feeling that you might have said enough? I am begging you, my darling, shut up, shut up, shut up. Day or night, it does not matter. You still want to shoot the breeze. When I hear your constant chatter, I'm thinking, someone shoot me, please. Maestro. Now we are in the bedroom, so comfortably inclined. But the only intercourse we're having is the conversational kind. There's just one way to stop you from blabbering so much. Say hello to Mr. Johnson and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Ah, bravo.
Fermez la douche.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Baird Chevalier.
Baird Chevalier.
Maurice Chevalieris. Thank you. Maurice Chevalier.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Is he over here?
Hello and welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. If you're looking at your listening device and wondering, what the hell is that? Chances are it's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee, Willie Griswold, Pat Godwin. Pat loves to play his guitar when we're off the air, Tom, instead of on the air. There's Josh Arnold. Hey, son.
Tom wouldn't know he wasn't paying attention.
That's true.
I got to sneeze. Go
and when Josh's microphone is on.
Oh, my
Man, that sounded like it was satisfying, Tom. I bet that was a good one.
That was an orgasm.
No, I got to get a squeegee. Hang on.
Oh, boy. As my niece would say, you are disgusting.
Hey, by the way, Josh, would you want to go on retreat? But that's charge, right? That's
that's Rebel.
That is.
That's get up.
Yeah.
That's not a retreat.
It's Rebel.
You know what song
What are you, a bugle expert?
I am.
Is that right?
Charge of the Light Brigade, one of my favorite movies.
Help me. Yes. Who's
I love.
Errol Flynn.
You mean Errol Flynn?
Errol Flynn.
That's a great movie.
Which one?
Charge of the Light Brigade.
What is the big?
I'll have to check it out.
Road the 600 and that
Charge of the Light Brigade.
That great poem.
Light Brigade.
Am I alone?
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
More than you'll ever realize.
You have no idea.
Life is suffering, my friend.
We're all. I absolutely love the Bette Midler Boogie Woogie Bugle Boys.
Oh, I love that too.
Love it.
Very fun.
You've never been more wrong.
Was that the rollerblades for that? Was that? Yeah, thank you, Pat. Was that popular with
that was
you
like
and your friends
in high school? 70
at the baths.
Bruce, Lance, and I have gotten together
at the baths.
I know but I love that song.
It is fun.
Yes.
We have the Charge of the Light Brigade.
And Ace likes that movie, Tom.
No, I'm none of you guys.
Light Brigade.
Yeah, Light, L-I-G-H-T.
Yeah, that is the one with the 300. Yeah.
It's here it is. I just found. Yeah. Into the Valley of Death Road, the 600.
No, that's 300.
Tennyson
Gerard
poem.
Butler. That's a movie.
Tennyson poem.
This is Sparta.
Half a league onward.
Oh, please do this.
All in the Valley of Death.
Will you? Yeah.
Road the 600.
Man, this is boring.
No, it's history, fellas.
So Norris.
I can't believe you guys don't think it's fun. Okay, sorry.
Well, yeah.
Coming up, we're going to have a special guest joining us in a few minutes.
You sound excited about it.
Oh, I have a...
You're our leader. We take our cue from you.
Yeah. Let's get there.
I love that. There's the potential of this derailing. Very, very...
Oh,
there he is.
Oh, my goodness. Get on in here, Doc. No, come on. Sit down.
As I live and breathe, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Tom Whiskey, Frontier Doctor.
Hey, Chickster.
Good morning, Doc.
Good
Always
to see you.
Good to see you, my friend.
Ace, chewing on the old wood, I hear.
Gnawing.
Oh, gnawing in the wood, yeah. That's some...
Doc, you don't have to make any affectations now.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, right.
That's some kinky sex thing.
Okay, take it easy.
Don't forget to say good morning to Tom. He gets upset when you don't say good morning.
Hey, Tom, how's it going? Oh, great, Doc. Thanks for coming. Hey, Wilbur, how are you doing, buddy?
Hey there, Doc.
I like that. That is a mustache in what's the word I'm looking for? Work in progress.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to take that hat off, Doc.
Wow. Patty G's over there? Yeah. It's good to see you, Pat. Good to see you. There's that little saucy vixen, Christy Lee.
Hey, Doc. It's been a while since my exam.
That's right.
Get in there, give it a look-see, Doc.
I like to put on a miner's helmet with a little pelvic action.
There you go.
You get out my tools.
You wacky old sawbones.
That's true. Joshy, it's always a great pleasure to see you.
Likewise. Great to see you.
I know you're a poet.
I like to think of myself as
a man of words. And I don't mean to over-exaggerate. No, that means you're exaggerating your exaggeration.
Yeah, hyperbolic.
That's right.
That is the thing. You say I don't want to over-exaggerate, but that's a stupid thing to say.
It is a stupid thing to say.
Well, funny.
I'll tell you what.
Hilarious.
This is the true tale of old Elmer Whiskey.
Elmer.
Elmer. Frontier farmer. Small-minded man. Didn't really
past his nose.
Yeah. He was very protective of his 3 daughters.
Oh,
really? I'll tell you what, those were some. You talk about saucy vixens. I tell you, get one whiff of the. Anyway, the point here is.
Yeah, Doc.
The girls come up to me and said, "We've all got dates coming up for Friday night."
How about that?
Well, Elmer said, "I don't know about that.
Wait a second.
I don't trust these fellers. Tell you what, if they're going to bring dates, I want these fellas to write me a poem to show that they're sophisticated and kind gentlemen."
Okay.
Well, the doorbell rang at the farmhouse Friday evening early. Old Elmer Whiskey answered the door, and this handsome fellow said, "Hi, I'm Joe. I'm here for Flo. We're going to go to church and then to the show. Is she ready to go?"
Oh, okay. All right.
Very nice.
And Elmer Whiskey said, "Well, that's very impressive. Hi, Joe. I'll go get Flo. She's ready to go."
Yeah.
Seems like a nice, mild-mannered fella.
Sure.
Then Elmer Whiskey heard the bell ring again a few minutes later, and there was another fellow at the door, very handsome man, had his hair slicked back. And he said, "Hi, I'm Eddie. I'm here for Betty. We're going to church and then going to get some spaghetti. Is she ready?" Well, that sounds like a nice time. A little spaghetti in the church basement. And he said,
Right this way.
"Let her go." That's very nice.
Seems to be a trend amongst these gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They had the right poems. And the next feller came over.
I lost track. Is this the third fella?
He's
hard to follow.
The third fella came to the door and he presented himself and he said, "Hi, my name's Chuck." And he punched him. He punched him in the face.
Naturally. Ends another true tale.
Never get to finish his poem.
From the old
Thank you, Doc.
See, Eddie had spaghetti and.
It's time now to go across the way to see Christy Lee. She's at the Silac Insurance.
My mom always said when she would, it wasn't going to the movies, it was we're going to the show. Did your parents ever?
Yes, I am familiar with that. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Hey, you guys want to go to the show? And she just meant the movies.
Yeah.
I'd say the movies, like a 30s gangster. I'm going to the movies.
Yeah.
I want to see the movies.
See a little movie.
Yeah.
But there was probably only one, one theater, one movie.
The State Theater.
Let's go to the show.
That's the problem with our culture. There's too much of everything.
Yep.
It's too confusing.
Yep.
Too many channels.
What are you watching right now, Christy?
1923. We talked about that.
Yeah, we did privately.
Not privately. Would you stop?
Oh, was that a little pillow talk this morning between you two?
Yeah, that's right. Pat and I were talking about how I
Enjoyed
love
last night's
Helen Mirren.
episode.
Yeah.
We did, actually.
You got one of your pubes in my teeth.
Right now, we're watching basketball at my house. 4 screens, whatever that multiple. Oh my
that
god!
That Texas game was awesome.
That
last
is
night.
basketball fever.
March
what are you
Madness,
watching
Tom.
at
March
your
Madness.
house?
I haven't been watching TV this week.
I got some shows. I'm watching Severance. I'm watching The Pit. I'm watching the Daredevil show.
To be honest, full disclosure, this is where Severance. This music is from Severance, actually. It's called Labor of Love, and it was written in the 40s or 50s. But this is. I think you'd like Severance if you started watching it.
Yeah, I just have been.
It's troubling.
Very, very busy.
You know what my problem is with Severance? I don't think it can possibly pay off the way they build it up.
People are worried it's going to have sort of a loss.
Yeah, the first season it paid off pretty well, but I don't know about the second.
I've only
I wonder
watched
if this
a couple
conversation will
episodes.
pay off.
I don't think so.
I'm going to say nowhere.
Well, what are you watching, Josh?
I wouldn't dare to bore everybody with it.
Oh, I know you.
No, the current
read
show
books.
I watch Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets.
Oh, did you finish the epic porno the trilogy All Hands on Dick?
I did finish the trilogy, and like most trilogies, part 2 is the best.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Also, I didn't say this. I'm watching The Pit. Drew Powell is in The Pit.
Yes, he
without
is.
giving any spoilers.
I never cared for him.
Drew plays maybe the worst guy of all time. He is just a dick, and he does it great.
Oh, that's fun.
He does a really great job, and it's awesome seeing him in something. But man, I hate that.
Actually, I can get you to watch The Pit because one of the stars of it, the lady who kind of runs The Pit, the older lady, she used to be boyfriend, girlfriend with Dennis Hopper. So maybe you would like to go watch that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I just have been pretty busy. I'll watch it.
Ace watches probably the most TV, but you know what he does when he doesn't watch TV?
What does he do?
Oh, wait a minute. We're going to get...
my goodness.
My
look
gosh.
Ace likes thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
And his hunger is frightening. He likes to gnaw on wood. Yeah. Baby. Gnaw wood as a child.
No, nice. Thank you, man. Nice callback.
No.
We appreciate that.
Who wrote Knock on Wood? Was that Steve Kropp?
Is that Eddie Floyd
Fisher.
or something? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Hang on, we're not having a conversation. Josh isn't engaged in. Hang on.
Okay, sorry.
You know, they're raising taxes in St. Louis. Did you hear?
They are.
Well, let's go once again. If you're just joining us, we are the Bob and Tom Show here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. I'll do it again. Well, if you're just joining us, this is the Bob and Tom Show coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Hey, what do you got?
Explorers have discovered the wreckage of a cargo ship that sank in Lake Superior storm more than 130 years ago.
Sweet, baby.
The Western Reserve, one of the first all-steel cargo ships to traverse the lakes, was supposed to be one of the safest ships afloat. We heard about that with the Titanic, didn't we? One summer voyage, however, the 300-foot ship encountered a gale on Lake Superior that cracked the vessel in half and sank it. Last July, explorers from the Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society.
I insist that you try that again because it's only going to get worse. I can't wait.
Shrimp wreck?
Last July, explorers from the Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society pinpointed the Western Reserve off Michigan's Upper Peninsula. 27 people perished in the sinking.
Yeah, so close.
You know what it reminded me of, though? Did you hear it? The peninsula reminded me of municipal a little bit.
Yeah. That's a tough
27 people perished in the sinking, including the ship's owner.
Yeah,
Peter Lynch and his
and by the way, I don't mean to be too serious here, but they're now first responders are shifting their efforts from rescue to recovery for the lost souls.
Yes.
By the way,
It's been 130 years. They figure
a lot of time.
A Wisconsin Marine Historical Society summary of the Western Reserve notes the Titanic used the same type of steel as the Western Reserve, and it may have played a role.
Yeah, the kind that doesn't float.
In speeding up the luxury liner's sinking.
Irish steel. Why can't we have hysterical societies along with historical society?
Yes, we should.
Right?
Yeah.
Hi, we don't know what we're doing.
Sinking shipwreck. That's a tongue twister.
I just like the fact that there's still an organization of explorers. That'd be great. Nobody has a cool job like that. Who do you work for? Oh, I work for the Explorers Society.
Yeah, but think about
Yeah, but
all
they're
the
not-
days where you don't find things. It's so boring.
Everything's been found, though.
No.
Absolutely.
They're starting to find a whole bunch of stuff now. They're finding a lot of World War II aircraft and ships that are in the bottom of the ocean. It's great.
Wait and see. Special effects, CGI.
It's not CGI.
A lot of this is AI.
Okay, what am I saying? Wouldn't you like to be an explorer?
No.
No. I am an explorer of the human psyche and a man's condition on this.
Yes.
Refrigerators.
On this big blue.
That's a mean thing to say, Pat.
Thank you, Pat.
Look and see what's in the fridge.
Why do you choose to hurt when you could be sharing so much love?
Because I got nothing else to say but pain.
This weekend exploring a new pizza topping. I'm sorry. Back to you, Christy. Now, see,
Wait a minute, hold it.
What?
We can't have a ship sink without Ella Fitzgerald.
Yes, we can.
I am going to kill you.
I'm going to kill
Well, no,
you.
it is.
saying.
It did sink in Lake Superior.
It sure did.
You know, Josh, they whistle Edmund Fitzgerald on the show Severance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll talk about it for 10 more minutes.
Can you do a whistle for me for the intro? In the right key?
I'm in the right key.
All right.
That's nice.
If you weren't his son, he'd be losing his mind.
I'm whistling too.
You've never been able to whistle. That's not whistling.
I got it the second time.
That was beautiful.
The second time I nailed it.
Yes, you did.
It was unpleasant to the ear.
You were busy attacking me, but I nailed it.
What is the context in Severance in which
There's just a guy who whistles it.
Why? Is there a reason he's doing it?
No.
Watch the show.
Let's get this over with.
Please.
Remember the Bob and Tom Show motto. Let's get this over with. All right, Pat.
Sounds like your girlfriend Friday night about 11.
His system below, like the ship we all know. The butthole It's just gonna get longer.
Let's jump to it.
She'd scat when she sang and her bottom would bang. A disaster when the winds would come early.
I did not do that.
Who pushed that?
Who did
Captain
that?
Chaos.
Who did that?
I thought it was real.
What do you think?
The Fitzgerald family emailed me, said stop singing about poor Ella's rectum. I said I'll do my best, but Tom has a request, and it's very hard to reject him. We're almost done. Willie, one more whistle? Piss your dad off?
There's another motto. We're almost done.
It's like the Allman Brothers, twin whistlers.
Here we go. We're gonna end it. The doctor had said it always turned his head when performing her colon procedure.
Stop. No, keep it up. Keep it up.
I've
never stop doing that.
There's polyps in corn and Louis Armstrong's horn. The rectum of Ella Fitzgerald. I see trees of green.
That's so nice.
I thought you were going to hit it.
No. Well, less is more. that was lovely. Thank you so much. Certainly appreciate that. The best way to hear that song, by the way, is if you're wearing your Raycon earbuds. That's what I say. That way you get all those sound
You're
effects.
exactly right, Tom. You know, Raycon Everyday Earbuds, they have active noise cancellation, capable of drowning out some of the most maddening of guitar sounds that Pat might make. Raycon's Everyday Earbuds, also your quieting sidekick for the gym. They don't fall out of your ears when you're on that tough workout. Or maybe a phone call offering premium audio that goes where you go. And Raycon's latest model, better than ever, 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once. And Raycon's has a quick charge function that no one's really figured out yet. 10 minutes of charging, 90 minutes of battery. And Raycons start at just half the price of other premium audio brands with similar features. Raycon's everyday earbuds come in a spectrum of vibrant colors and some collector colors like rose gold. And they also have a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom to get 20% off best-selling everyday earbuds. Brought to you by Raycon. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chickster.
Yes, sir.
Coming up, Christy, you got something over there for me?
Oh, we got a lot of things. We have Ace's Joke of the Week coming up. Oh, excuse me, Joke of the Day.
But this is the ultimate one, is always the Friday.
Oh, yeah, on Friday.
This will be huge.
And we have wombats, baby ones in the news.
Yeah, now, are those like bats? Wombats?
No.
They're not like...
No, they're little cuddly creatures.
They're like
okay.
Is that the lady who was trying to shoplift one? Yeah.
They're the cube poopers.
Yes, they poop in cubes.
Yes.
Not cubicles, but their turds are square shaped. Yes.
Yes.
Like they don't roll down hills.
I'll do some homework. I'll be able to tell you all about that when we come back. You know what the sound is when they come out, don't you? Oh, it's square. These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Now, Greg, have you ever been in a band?
I was in a band. I played one song in the high school band.
Yeah? What was that?
It was a Spyro Gyro tune called Catching the Sun. It's a good story right there.
Is that the
everybody, storm into your boss's office right now. Tell him what this company needs is a trampoline.
Oh. Now, have you ever considered incorporating the drums into your act? Maybe you could tell one of your stories or jokes and then do a quick rim shot?
Yeah, I'll do that sometime. Sure,
okay.
sure.
Sure. Mm-hmm. maybe we could try it with one of your... do you remember your suggestions for excuses for being late to work?
Sorry I'm late, boss. I hate it here, so what's the rush?
That's kind of a long rim shot.
Yeah, well,
the rim shot was longer than the joke. I think.
like my joke so much, I don't do a rim shot. I do a whole solo.
I see.
Yeah.
Any more?
I'm dating this one girl. She loves Picasso and Mexican food. Talk about artsy fartsy. Oh, come on.
Come on.
One stick down.
Find another.
Greg Hahn is getting another drumstick.
We're back.
What was the name of your band that did the Spyro Gyro song? Did you have a name for the band?
Oh, well, you're gonna like this name. The Cardinal Gibbon Redskins.
That was a high school jazz band.
Oh, so it was the marching band then?
No.
Oh, the marching band. I'm glad you brought that up.
Did you march with the drum? Did you carry the big drum when you marched, or did you carry the snare?
I was in the tritoms. I had the tritoms with the spinning head.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
yeah. Mm-hmm. So
you want a little marching? You want the marching vibe?
No, can I just make a suggestion for your live show? Oh, yeah, what's that? Maybe I think you'd probably be the only guy doing this. It might be kind of like a prop thing, but you come out halfway through your show with those marching drums and.
Or maybe come onto the stage with the marching drums. After you're introduced, march on up there.
With the tritoms?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. It's Greg Hahn.
The crowd's going wild. I can hear them. I think that's kind of a long walk to the stage. How far is it from the side of the stage to the mic?
It's a big club, Tom.
I'm playing an arena, 80,000 seats.
He's coming from the back.
You're going to need some new material.
Yeah.
Ouch. No, I mean, it's 80,000 people.
Yeah.
But we have to take a break.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Greg Hahn on the drums, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks so much.
I want to hear some more.
Well, can we come back with more? Is there more?
Sure, I can play the drums all day. I'll take a solo from now till we close the show.
All right.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Joe DeRosa is sitting in with us right now. Joe, what else is going on in your life? What about your personal background? Big family, small background? A small family? What?
I'm in a relatively small family that I was adopted into. Yes.
Interesting.
And I know what...
You were adopted into the DeRosa family?
Yes, I was. And I know what everybody is wondering, because I always, do you ever look for your real parents?
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants to know. I saw that on Maury. Did you ever try to find your real parents? No, I pretty much took the hint, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, when they abandoned me, I was like, that's probably the end of that.
Probably no sense in looking for him.
Really,
I got you. Okay.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of
dropping a dime on mom and dad.
A lot of gold comedy down this road.
Yeah. And now I have a very my mother was very overprotective through my whole life, and but she's very involved in my life, and she calls me almost every day, and holds me hostage on the phone for hours on end. While she's at this age where she just holds me on the phone and just asks me all these really annoying questions, and she won't let me hang up, and it just sounds like I'm having really bad phone sex for like an hour. I'm just like, yes. Oh, God. Yes! I already told you what I was wearing.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Check out the special Laughing Matters program with Howie Mandel. Don't think I didn't hear that. Someone's going to get punished now.
Is there anything I can do or say?
No.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Remember our motto. Hang on, it'll be over soon. That's Christy Lee, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, Josh Arnold. Hi there. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. A couple quick things.
Yes.
Willie G, Sam Miller, tonight and tomorrow, Jukebox Comedy Club, Peoria.
Must-see show. You got to go to that.
That'd be great.
I got some tickets in my Instagram, the link in my bio, at Willie.Griswold. Come hang, guys.
All right, that'll be cool. Thank you very much. Sam, we had a great time with Sam yesterday, and I'm sure we've got some of Sam's stuff posted somewhere.
Yes, on
various Insta.
God, why did you say that with such disdain?
No, it's
new and different, and it's not. It's all in show.
That sounds like a coffee thing to me.
Instagram?
Yeah. But I mean, it's fun. We got some videos out of there, Sam and a Willie, et cetera, et cetera.
Call it the gram, so like Teddy Grams.
Yeah, the gram.
Oh,
you gave girls Teddy Grams.
The gram. Okay, cool. We have Christy Lee over there. She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What have we missed?
An American tourist in Australia may have her visa revoked after she was filmed picking up and running off with a baby wombat.
And Mama Wombat did not care for
A
it.
wild baby wombat. The viral video shows social media influencer Ms. Sam Jones running with
Already, I'm saying guilty.
Yeah, baby wombat in her arms while its distressed mother chases after her. Australia's Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke said Ms. Jones's visa is being examined to determine if she has breached any conditions of her stay and suggested she may not ever be welcome back in Australia.
Wow.
They're pretty cute little marsupials, though, man, I tell you.
And I just Googled them.
How long a flight's that? Is that like
26 hours 26? Or something?
Long haul.
Yeah. Me and you, Tom, fly to Australia in coach, sitting next to each other.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. The wombat is famous in the animal world, is apparently the only animal that has fecal material that comes out in the shape of cubes.
And does it have the reason there? There is a reason for
This says they produce 80 to 100, this is their verbiage here, fecal cubes every night.
Yep.
I remember we talked about it one time, and they used the term trapdoor. The rectum of this thing, it like functions sort of like a trapdoor, like it puts it all down and then yeah.
That is so odd.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Apparently, there's no one else in the animal kingdom that does this. 80 to 100 a night. That's better than my ice maker.
Don't get me started about my ice maker.
Oh, really?
You got problems over there?
I don't know what's going on.
So their poop is shaped like dice.
Yeah.
Talk about craps. Thank you. I'm clapping from Ace.
Speaking of which,
Ace, who knows from funny? I know funny.
He knows from funny.
Yes.
But based on my experiences with Play-Doh, I would assume they must have a square anus.
Probably, yeah.
Something in there.
You have that Play-Doh thing with the gizmo, and you push it down.
You mean the Fun Factory?
Yeah. Oh,
Where
thank you.
Squirt the Play-Doh through their head, and it looks like they have Play-Doh hair.
I love that. You can cut it.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Wow. But they're cute little guys.
They are cute.
The little wombat.
Good eats. Good eats.
Oh,
They have wombat sandwich places in Australia.
They do. Yeah.
Well, no, the man that was just applauding is now going to give us an example of how to tell a proper joke.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, chick.
Yes, Ace.
Well, St. Patty's Day is Monday. I've been doing some studying.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Did you know leprechauns hate amusement parks?
Leprechauns hate amusement parks. Why is that?
They're too short for the rides.
That was Ace Cosby's
That's not a joke, that's a
of the
fact.
day.
Ace's joke of the day, or what he passes off as a joke of the day.
Wow.
You guys are friends.
Yeah.
Well, that one was weak. Come on.
It's pretty bad.
Brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save 40% on the new Sleep Number Special Edition Smart Bed. It's for a limited time and exclusively at a Sleep Number store.
Hey, Christy.
Hey, what?
What did the leprechaun order at the restaurant?
I don't know, Ace. What did the leprechaun order at the restaurant?
A patty mint.
A what? A patty melt?
Patty melt.
Patty mint.
That was closer to a joke.
I say St. Patty's Day be damned. He has to do all of his jokes of the day with an Irish accent.
You got one more?
I can do that.
You got one more?
Save it for
Okay.
Monday.
No,
for
do it
Monday.
No, Monday.
now. All right.
Monday, St. Patrick's Day. Don't forget to wear your
Not
green.
for me.
Okay, can you fix that one, do you think?
Fix which one?
The first one?
No.
Well,
Yeah,
why-
the joke. The joke
Amusement?
is. It's one of those jokes that the joke is kind of that it doesn't go where you.
What was it? It was why can't leprechauns? What is it again?
They don't
the roller
like
coaster.
amusement parks.
Too short for the. Yeah, it's
They're too short
leprechauns
for
are
the
short. The punchline is that there isn't a punchline. It's like a real problem.
Oh, I see. You go. That's how did you not know that? Yeah, it's very obvious.
You know
Okay.
how life is funny?
Right.
I see.
Humor and uniform.
All right. Thank you very much. If you'd like to write us letters, we'd love to hear from you. And you can reach us, Bob and Tom, at bobandtom.com.
I read nothing.
Okay.
If you want to read them, go ahead.
Okay. Well, we'll get to more of these. We have a lot of them. We have now one more news story before we say Adieu.
The
Great wordle word, by the way. Adieu.
Adieu?
Adieu. Yeah.
A lot of vowels.
I bid you adieu.
Yeah, that's right.
Almost every.
Yeah.
Shut up.
The Chinese hot pot chain restaurant known as Hadalio reports it will compensate over 4,000 diners after 2 people urinated into their hot pot broth.
4,000.
Boy,
sorry about the piss.
I thought they only went pee-pee in the Coke.
2 men were filmed.
That is nonsense. Dirty knees.
Hey.
Well, how does that? Well, that's just the end of the poem, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
2 men were filmed urinating into the broth of their hot pot while dining in a private room at Haidalio, a restaurant in Shanghai.
So why does that affect 4,000 people?
The company said we fully understand that the distress caused to our customers by this incident cannot be fully compensated for by any means. Shanghai police said they detained 2 17-year-olds in connection with the incident. I don't know how 4,000 diners were hurt by this, but
They got a video of these guys urinating into the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I hear the bok choy is great there, but stay away from the leaks. See, you got the leaking.
The number 1 restaurant in town.
Yeah, pee-pee. What is it? They don't want pee-pee in their Coke. What is it again?
I don't think we should linger on it too much.
No, I don't think we could.
No.
That's the only part of that joke we can say.
Okay, yeah.
More or
I think
less.
Josh kind of nailed it. Yeah.
Bit ado.
Does that begin with around the corner fudge is made?
It does not.
Oh, that's a different insulting joke.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you're at that place, don't order, because Chinese restaurants always have those number things.
Yeah.
Don't order the number 1.
Especially not the number 2.
Yeah.
They're doing that.
That'd be. But peeing in the pot.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how the 4,000 people, did they all take a sip?
I think it's like the broth sits there all day. So after they left their table, someone else warmed up their meat in the pot.
At least they had a pot to piss in.
Yeah.
You thought you really had something there, didn't you?
I did think I had. That was half a bow.
Wow, what a long week.
This has been the longest.
We have earned the weekend.
What show am I supposed to watch?
Severance on Apple Plus.
And the other one you said I'm supposed to watch.
I forget. What did I say?
I'll have to go listen to the show now.
Yeah.
You can do the same thing. It's floating around the internet. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.